Yeah, what's up, chat? Ramadan Mubarak to those that are, sorry, I moved the mics, that might have been kind of loud. Ramadan Mubarak to those that are celebrating. I'm breaking my fast in about 3.5 hours, but I figure, you know, I woke up pretty late today, because I stayed up pretty late. I thought, I could start streaming tomorrow, at my normal time, 10 a.m. or whatever. It's only 3:40. But I was like, you know what? Ramadan, my goal is to stream more during Ramadan, as it pretty much always is every Ramadan. So, even though it's a little bit of a strange time, a little bit of a out of the ordinary time zone for me to stream in, I will stream anyway. Since I'm doing playtesting anyway. So, the Achaemenid mod is done, in the sense that all the mechanics are done. I haven't actually localized one thing. There's one thing left to localize, and that is the chronicles, because that's like a lot of paragraphs to write, and I don't, I gotta figure out like a lot of stuff for that, like what I want to write in them. So everything else is localized except for the chronicles for the legends. So it's gonna say temporary localization for all the chronicles, but then everything else is going to be localized, which is great. I didn't think it would take. I didn't think it would be so quick. I thought it would take me a long time to localize everything, but I got it all done in like one night of just sitting and localizing for like 8 hours. That's what I did last night. I was up from, I don't know, maybe I was up till like 6 in the morning just localizing, listening to Jimi Hendrix to pass the time. So yeah, I'm excited because, like, I don't know, I think I did a pretty good job with this one. I was playing it a little bit before stream, just without debug mode on, just like let me drop in and play a quick game, CK3 with my mod on. And I feel like I did a pretty okay job integrating most stuff. There's definitely some changes I might make after playing around with it, but what I'm probably going to do, before I do any huge changes, let me just do like the last localization for the Chronicles that I have to do, and then I'll just release it to the public, and then you guys can let me know what you think. I don't see why not to make a one. This current version could easily be a 1.0 version, even though I think it has a couple flaws. It'd be nice to get some community stuff going here. Ramadan Mubarak, Logitech. How's it going? Any fasters in chat? Anyone else here fasting? I'm done fasting pretty soon, but I am fasting still. At least for today, anyway. Done fasting for today. But yeah, it is Ramadan, boys. It is Ramadan. It's Ramadan, my dudes. You know that it's Wednesday, my dudes, Prague, like that. But all right, let's start a little bit early. How about that? Let's go a little bit early to start. That sounds like fun, right? Boom. Oh, on camera's a little bit high. That's just kind of... That's a little better. That's a little bit too low. Let's go a little higher. There you go. Alright, great. Okay. So chat, what we're doing today... Okay, had it start a couple hours ago. Nice. What we're doing today... Okay, is we're playing the mod that I made, and we're not testing anything, we're just playing it. I don't have debug mode on. The game is... I literally just have it regular, and we're just going to drop in a game in 867, I guess. Why not? Because, I don't know, you can do either start date, but... 867 sounds good. And we're going to just see how it plays, and I'll show you. I'll take you guys through more or less what the ways of interacting with the systems are. You'll see what I mean. But first, we got to think of who we want to play as. That's always a tough one. Who do we want to play as? I made my stream league. Used to be Elden Ring final boss. Yeah, let's go, dude. Congratulations. What's up, Super Cheese? How you guys doing? Haston? So the thing is, we can actually... Okay, that's actually pretty funny. If we tested it as Haston, you can interact with this mod as anyone. So let's actually do that, because I think that'll be funny. But we'll do it as... I think it's really funny to do it as Haston. So we'll call this Achaemenid playtest Haston. Yeah, new mod. I made this mod. I made this. You know the meme where the guy's like, I made this? But in this case, I actually did make this. So the first thing you'll notice, if you jump in the mod, the very first thing that you'll notice is you'll see that you have all these extra legends in here, but you'll notice that you can't do them. Okay, so check this out. We have Descendant of Darius the Great. Okay, but you see here that you have to either claim the Persian Empire or already own it, and you have to be Iranian or complete another legend in order to get access to it. We've also got the most elite immortals of Persia, which here you see you've got to be more prestigious. You have to not just control the empire, but you got to completely control the whole title, so you gotta conquer everything. Zoroastrian, this one, in theory, you can do without even controlling the empire, except that you have to become the Saoshyant. So obviously, that would require you to control all of Persia, so it, in theory, has that requirement. The Drowned Tyrant of Heraclea. This one is how you get access to the DLC's or not not the DLC. I wish the mods content if you're not Iranian, because when you complete this, you are considered eligible for every other legend. See if you complete the Drowned Tyrant of Heraclea legend. Then there's the first Shahanshah, and this one requires you basically massively develop your capital and control the Persian Empire. Yeah. Of course I referenced the drowning. Of course I did. That's like the biggest thing of Amestris is the drowning. You're gonna post on Steam Workshop? Absolutely. I'm playtesting it on stream right now, because I wanna, I just wanna quickly see how everything goes. But we'll make it public eventually. So obviously, as Haston here, let's make our way into Persia so we can interact with this mod's content. I think that would be quite reasonable. But yeah, I did also even before the patch came out that made it so that like they made the patch that made it so that legends last longer. But even before that, I had actually manually made it so my legends would last longer. But yes, now they do in fact last longer anyway. So yeah, it's by default that way. On the last now, depends on their fame level. The famed ones are like 25 to 40 years, I think. Illustrious was like 50 to 70, and then Mythical is like 70 to 100. It was something like that. Alright, let's go to, where should we go? I mean, I don't know. We can go to like the Tulinids. We can start our run from, well, we want to get into Persia though, right? So maybe we try to like migrate our way into here. To like the Dulafids or something. We can actually go straight for Isfahan. That might be a pretty good idea. We can get a little bit closer. Let's attack you. Let's just take, like, whatever's closest. Take Barama. What does the mod do exactly? It adds in more legends, and it gives a bunch of decisions. So we'll see here that these legends are special because they have different requirements, but also if you look at their modifiers, these are not like regular... These are very different legends. So each one has very different rewards, different modifiers, compared to the base game where there's only 3 different rewards and modifiers. So you'll see here this one gives lifestyle XP if you own it, and gives Dread per Tyranny. It has 6 pilot modifiers and all sorts of different things that come up. See, this one even gives domain limit to promoters, but basically it's intended to be like a sort of showcase, you could say, of what I think legends should look like. So once we actually can take one, then I'll show you more what... Oh, we can go friends with Ludwig, sure. Once I actually am able to take one, I can show what the rewards are, because obviously I can't show what the rewards are until I can take one. But yeah, you'll see. And yeah, we probably can just embrace local traditions in Persia to get access to most of the stuff. But we could also do it by, like, doing the... we can also do it... It'd be fun to show off how you can do it by doing the Drowned Tyrant of Heraclea thing instead. You'll see. Either way, won that war. Let's go... Bring adventure to Dulafid. Let's go hang out in Isfahan, right? This is like, one of the important capitals of the Persian Empire, so this will be our new home. Haston just does what he wants. He's a based Sigma Chad. But yeah, to do the Drowned Tyrant of Heraclea, we'd have to conquer Heraclea, which is right here. This is where Heraclea is. So if we conquer this, then we can do the legend. Or we can just ignore it, and we can also, this guy declared war on me, so I guess, sure. Did we fight him without even... I didn't even realize I fought him, but that's really funny. This guy declared war on me, so I guess we'll just kill him real quick. I mean, this is just free prestige, so I'm down. Let's get Never Back Down. That seems good. Nice. Okay, nice. Okay, great. Free money, I guess. Let's go back up to Dulafids now. How many troops do they have? 2k, and they have Mubarak, which is kind of scary, but I think we'll be okay, because Haston do be a pretty good leader. Yeah, we're taking boats, that's good. Sure. So we're gonna basically join the intermezzo, just out of nowhere. It's gonna be really funny. There's his army, okay. I think we can handle him. He's only got 200 Mubarak and then some light footmen, whereas we've got Askarals and archers and stuff. Just sailing up to Tigris. Oh yeah, just Haston things. You know, it is what it is. Interesting that it says that here for me. I did not complete that legend. I don't know if that's the base game or if I did something wrong with the mods, but this do be business as usual for Haston. It do be true. Okay, we actually have an opportunity to fight this guy, which is free prestige. Although, I don't want to take that skull. It's fine. We'll do this the slow way. There's no rush. Okay, now let's go fight this guy, because free prestige is good to me. Let's stop running away. Ah, that's fine. So I'm getting all nervous because I'm, like, presenting my mod to you guys. We should see here there's no special decisions. Oh god, oh, of course he has allies now. Naturally. Get a deity. Or... let me get some mercenaries to help out, I guess. Actually, let's just get, what's the unit composition? It's basically just Mubarzan. Yeah, okay. I think at the end of the day, it's still gonna be better just to use more Varangians. Just get a bunch. Imagine losing as Haston because they got banned as an ally. We're probably just gonna like disband, and then re-raise in a little bit. That's cool. We'll re-raise in a little while once we reinforce, and let's also get maybe more Varangians. Although we're full, okay, that's fine. Add Varangian veterans when in doubt, pretty much, yeah, pretty much. These guys here, and I don't know, these guys are pretty useless, so I'm actually gonna get rid of them, because those Bondi are like just dog shit. Let's actually get just like a bunch of light footmen that we can spam. Just because they'll at least put some kind of counter on the Mubarzan. Probably gonna get assassinated, which would really suck right now. If you're a coward, so you probably won't try to kill me. Just kill people to get some dread. Any good, any prowess enjoyers in here? 12 prowess, we'll take you. 6. That's fine. Cool. Yeah, hybrids can work with the legends. Yeah, so we can do a hybrid with the Iranians. Oh sure, yeah, my spy master goes my lover. That sounds good. That's great, actually. Okay, we're almost reinforced. I guess we can get more bowmen. So basically, the trigger that allows you to use the legends is as having Iranian. Oh wow, wow. So this event, those of you that know the all achievement run, okay, you know how rare this is, right? And it just happened just out of the blue. The rare getting saved by the lover out of the blue. Look at that. The actual things love does for us achievement without going for it. Kind of insane. Absolutely insane. Holy. If you know how rare that is. Yeah, actually insane. Weeks to get that achievement? It takes me weeks usually too. Trust me, I get it. You sure you only added events? I did not mess with any of the base game files except for one. I messed with one base game file. Okay, there we go. So the base game should be exactly the same. Do all achievements? True. Okay, we're in Isfahan now, so that's great. Here we are. We'll move our capital to actual Isfahan. And I'm thinking... okay, we're in the Intermezzo now. I'm thinking we should probably raise a runestone first of all. We should probably hybridize with Persian, and then let's become Muslim or something, so we can drag this stuff around with the Intermezzo. Yeah, that's how rare it is, Shamar. That's how rare it is to get that achievement. Absolutely insane. Okay, so if you look here, these legends won't be any different because we're not Iranian yet, even though we're in Iran. We can still go and try to complete the Drowned Tyrant of Heraclea, but we gotta get a ton of dread, we gotta get some tyranny for that, and we gotta take Honorius from the Byzantines. So we could go for that, but we'll chill later. For now, I think we sit here for a bit. We're gonna take some time to, I don't know, just like build up this realm a little bit, and then we'll start turning, like we'll try to hybridize and all this stuff. Let's place our units down. Good idea. We're gonna run our land out of Isfahan. I think this is gonna be where we run our country. Okay. We might as well conquer more stuff while we're here, since we can. truce with you, obviously. Or do we want to? Do we want to try to sort of something very centralized? I don't know. We try to make Persia. We only need 30% of the titles to do that. Could we beat the Abbasids? It's quite possible, actually, but let's chill for a second. I get another set of units, so let's get some more Varangians. Put them here. Good. And we can raid, so why don't we go raiding? Let's do that. You think you'll ever do disaster saves? I'd be willing to do a disaster save, yeah. It's just that disaster saves in CK3 aren't really that interesting to save, because most of them just involve, like, basically retreating from whatever it is that you were doing, and then going back to owning only a small territory, and building up your domain. Like, it's pretty much the same... It's pretty much the same, like, set of steps for every situation. It's like, whatever the problem is, just, like, lose your domain, or lose your kingdom, or whatever, like, lose your stuff, keep your claims, and then go build up your domain. I mean, new legends are about being cool and nice. So, one of them is, and that would be the first Shahanshah. If you read the flavor text here, this legendary king of kings, Cyrus the Great, brought about Achaemenid dominance throughout the known world. He was well known for his tolerance of other cultures and peoples, and under his rule, Achaemenid subjects flourished. If we can emulate this tolerant ethos, we may reap similar rewards for our own people. So he's all about just developing. He's not really about war. He's just like, just develop. That's why his requirement is to get your capital to 30 development. That's what you have to do to be able to take this legend. So that's what his thing is. Okay, there's diseases here. We shouldn't go here. Get out. This disease is here. No, I fucked up. Oh no, get out. What legend can I do? I can do Battle of Abada. Good. Have I modded a EU4? I have not modded a EU4 before. I'm only a CK3 modder. I fucked up by walking in there. That was my bad. I'm immune to measles, but I didn't go blind. Let's go. Okay, we can probably... see. So I want to become King of Persia. So let's maybe work on that. Take this. He's in debt, this should be easy. You buy him from measles just like real life, yeah. It's based. So yeah, I'm really excited for this to let you guys play this mod sometime very soon. Probably within like a day or two, to be honest. I don't think I'll end up having to change much for the full release. Have I played EU4? Yeah, I have played thousands of hours of EU4. In fact, I was actually the first person ever in existence to conquer the world on speed 4 in one sitting, with no like in one sitting. I streamed it. I do have a slight claim to fame in EU4, albeit less of a claim than I do in CK3. It took me like 24. It took me like 20-something hours to do EU4. This Persia. Okay, we need a little more. We should do it with Austria. Austria was the best pick at the time. You can go pretty granular with the requirements. So, any trigger that exists in the game, you can pretty much add to it. So you can go like, yeah, no offensive wars allowed. You can go pretty crazy. I didn't go too crazy. I went with some pretty simple requirements. The most advanced requirement I made was about having to complete another legend or being Iranian. That to me was a pretty interesting thing. It's like, oh, one legend unlocks like other legends. I like that a lot. One rival died. Let's go. But beyond that, like, I didn't go too crazy, but you definitely can. And the whole point of this mod is to show off like how it's actually relatively easy to get into legend modding. And I'll show you. I can show you the code after. I've shown it on stream many times, but the coding is not very complicated for legends, which is great. I'm glad to see that. You probably should manage succession a little bit. So this is my other son, who I think I like more than this son. I don't know. The League of Legends, true. Like, well, the Sapphids are weak. I kind of want to attack the Abbasids, though. Like, I kind of want to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be kind of cool. I'm sort of preparing for that. I want to build up my barracks more so we can get more powerful units. Let's go raid him. Do I have any... So I'm actually curious. Do I have any Turkish prisoners that I could potentially use as a commander? The reason I'm asking... the reason why having any of the Turkic people as a commander is because of this. The hostile county attrition while raiding, -2%, means that you can raid into like people's territory much more easily. Because if you get a Reaver in combination with someone with that culture, you basically take no attrition for moving. So, yeah, I want to try. Okay, let's see if we can win this battle. I'm going to sit in the mountains. Do we win this? If we win this, I'll just go to war now, because it seems like I can keep winning them. Okay, yeah, we're good. I think we'll just go to war now, then. Legends I create, there are 5 new legends in the game that I created. 5 new legends. This ally? It's his own vassal, doesn't matter. Okay, let's do this. We're going to take all of Persia. Will I do more Imperator videos? Maybe. The Ides of March is coming soon, so probably for the purpose of that. But we'll see. You have 5 active legends, you add them into 1 and combine their effects. That'd be pretty based, yeah, that'd be pretty cool to do. Again, that sounds like a much more complicated implementation, but, you know, maybe more skilled modders could do it. I did a pretty simple implementation for my mods. Nothing too complicated. Okay. Oh, the Tahirids took this. Oh, man. That makes this war a little bit less valuable for me. Oh, well. Running out of money, but that's okay. Let's do this. Making the Axis not suck would be an amazing mod, based in True Build. Siege Baghdad? Nah, no reason to. We could just steal it because we're doing an invasion war, but I don't really want to steal it. We'll let the Caliph have his Baghdad. Okay, we got it. End the war. Just didn't do that. Okay, we're gonna give out land to Persians wherever we can because we want to increase our Persian acceptance. So we'll do that. These are mostly Persians, these are Bedouins though. These get to be Norse. Of the story series, yeah, I like making them too. That's kind of my favorite content to make, to be honest, is the stories. Okay, we can become the King of Persia, we just need money, so work on that. Also, we can get a tax collector, I guess. Must have a Muslim vassal somewhere. How would you be able to retrieve the effects of the first 5 legends you did? I'm sure there's a way to do like a triggered description for. Again, I'm thinking in like, I don't know if this is necessarily the case you could do, but like a triggered description for what the effects would be, which then you could be triggered based on having completed a legend. But I don't know, that might not actually work. Yeah, Turks do be taking Baghdad a lot in games because of the request invasion button. Okay, we can almost make this. We need a second duchy though, so we should do that. I guess we'll do. I mean, I only have land in Isfahan, but I guess we can do Khuzestan. Simplicity's sake. Conquer the Dulafids, because I don't know, they're get these guys. Thank goodness these guys aren't Persian, so I'm not losing acceptance for declaring war on them. Let's go over to the health focus now. Good. Yeah, the accolade system can feel very slingshotty when it comes to your accolades, because a lot of times it's like, let's say you find a successor for an accolade, but they're about the same age as the current guy. Then again, it's feeling like, oh dude, like I'm gonna appoint this new person, but he's gonna die right away. Also divine right, I guess. Cool, new achievement. But it can feel like they're gonna die right away, so it's like, what the hell's the point, right? I understand. Yeah, we just need money for this now. We can go raiding overseas still. I mean, we're still Norse, so might as well go do that. Let's go raid, like, I don't know, the Constantinople or something for the memes. Or we can go and raid, I mean, we can go raid Rome. It's fun, right? Or Cairo? Sure, let's go raid Cairo. That's actually closer. Low raid India never hurt. I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I guess these are pretty rich places, right? Yeah, okay, we can go to Multan and stuff. Lahore, these are pretty rich. Because there is a river there, so it works. That's not bad at all. We even captured some kid. Oh, he's also like the special kind of Hindu. Let's go, dude. Because this guy is the sun-worshipping Hindu thing. Let's just give... Probably just gonna ransom everyone, though. Because you can, like, recruit people like that, but, I think we just go for ransoms. Go to Lahore. Oh. True, Linda, true. We had the Turks just because. We'll probably have to go to war with some Turks eventually. Although there aren't really any Turks around here. There's this guy. He's a Turk, so we can get him, but... We'll see. We got home with the loot, so we can become King of Persia. Let's do that. Oh, yeah? Then let's probably put the Court Grandeur up, because Court Grandeur is useful. Cool, cool, cool. So we're King of Persia now. Going places, by the way. Look at this dude, just to make our borders nice. Easy clap. We can hold that now. Which way mods? I made this mod feedback. So the mod I'm using, I don't really have a name for it yet, I guess, but it's a mod that adds a bunch of much more interesting legends to the game. Well, a bunch, only like 5, but interesting that is it public? It will be very soon, very very soon. But it creates the Descendant of Darius the Great elite. See, this Achaemenid legend type. See, it's like not heroic or anything. It's Achaemenid legend. These are yeah, we're just playtesting it on stream right now, but it's pretty much done. I just am nervous to upload it, so that's why I'm playtesting it first. There's only one part that's not done yet, and that's the localization for the Chronicles, because that's a lot of writing to do, so I haven't done that yet. Alright, so can we hybridize yet? Once we hybridize, we can actually get access to most of the stuff most of the mechanics in the mod. And it's such a cool concept. The ones included in the game are shite. Yeah, they're fun the first time you do them, and then you realize there's only 3 of them in the game, and that's what makes them bad. The legends that are actually in the game, like stuff like the basic heroic legends and all that, these actually are cool. The problem is there's only there's so few of them. That's the problem, and they're all the same. That's the biggest problem. Is that they're all the same. Yeah, there should be some variety going. Yeah, we already have Pola body, so I guess we can go pedagogy to help with our heir. I think he's already 15, so we're not gonna get much benefit, but yeah. Will vassalization and revolts be easier when completing the Darius legend? So when you complete the Darius legend, you get certain stuff. I'll show when I can actually use the legend because I can't show them off right now. But basically, one of them is a new CB, and that CB is a very powerful CB. It lets you conquer all of Persia very easily. You'll see when I show it to you. Custodian of the Holy Site is the Excalibur of Legends, true. Yeah, well now legends do last, like mythical legends do last like a century now, but it's definitely still, even then a century feels a little bit short, to be honest, but... Okay, so what should we get for, I guess I'm probably gonna go Sea Wolves, because like, this is just a really good thing to have. When they changed that, the most recent patch, they made it so that now legends last significantly longer. Like, significantly. It's like, even famed legends last, like, a couple, like, a couple decades. So now those last a bit longer, but... Yeah, it's still kind of a problem, though, to me. This just was a little underwhelming. I think legitimacy is fine. What does Sea Wolves give? So the big thing that Sea Wolves gives that makes it totally worth getting is you get the prestige and fame from battles plus 100%. So you can, like, get a shit ton more prestige from fighting people, which is really good. That should help with our acceptance. I'm going to try holding court to see if we can get one of the events that gives acceptance. We get any acceptance. Try this. Nice. Cool, we did it. Didn't get any acceptance, but oh well. Yeah, it'd be nice to revive legends. That's something that I would really appreciate, is if a legend were still on the map. Because remember, if they last for a century now, then if they're still on the map, it'd be nice to pick them up again, right? That'd be cool, but For now, the mod that I've made here doesn't really add new stuff like that. It just gives you the ability to, it just gives you new legends that are actually interesting to do with interesting rewards. So it's not just like, you know, oh, I get, you know, a claim on some random empire. It's like much more difficult to do. So you see, this requires you to be Xiaoxiang, for example. But they give a lot more interesting stuff. The rewards is the biggie, exactly. Yeah, the rewards are, so to give you a brief explanation, for Darius the Great, you get a new MAA type permanently for your dynasty, and on the current character that completed it, you get a new CB. For the Immortals of Persia, you get a new CB permanently for your dynasty, and then you also get a decision for the current character that increases your knight's prowess over and over again and gives them Blade Master. For the Zarathustra one, the current character gets access to a decision that brings in like a really high learning scholar, and then what do you call it? The permanent effect kind of is that every one of you and all of your kids have a pretty high chance to gain like good genetic traits right when you click the button. And then this one gives, I forgot what that gives, we'll look at it later. And this one gives like a bunch of development. It's like a, you'll see when we do them, okay? I don't remember what all their effects are now because there's a lot of them. But yeah, you'd think I'd remember them because I made them, but my memory is not so strong. Yeah. Can I build a farm or something? I need more money. I'm like really desperate for money right now. Well, to be fair, I am a Viking. Like, what am I desperate for money? What are you talking about, little bro? Just go get some. Let's go and take Constantinople. We probably can beat the Byzantine army. That, and he's busy anyway, but let's go and raid that. If legend's not complete, you can pick it up. Yeah, but it's very rare that a legend ends up being like losing its owner, but then not being complete. Like usually, if a legend is completed, it's because if a legend has no owner, it's because its legend was completed or whatever. You know what I mean? Upgrade Miklegard, exactly. I don't know if the Byzantines will fight me. They might send an army my way, but if they do, they'll probably lose. Here they go. I think they're gonna lose horrifically to me. In fact, let's go fight them while they're gathering. Yeah, oh jeez. We had to get destroyed. That was pretty hilarious. Stacken wiping, as that one guy says. How's acceptance? 12%. Yeah, so it's going to be a little bit longer. I don't know how my health is, but we're fine still. I don't want to play as Ragnar, so I think we're just going to disinherit him. Okay, we need 8 more renown. We're going to just get rid of him. Costs a lot of legitimacy, which is good. But yeah. Who says that? It's Ludi. They need to nerf Vikings somehow. Well, they need to nerf Haston, but Haston also is kind of a meme, so I'm cool with him being thick. This was a Ludi free zone. I mean, it is, but you know. Occasionally, he may appear. I mean, sure. New champion just dropped. Can we make her a claimed knight, actually? My daughter, Svanhild. I mean, yeah, perfect. She's a vanguard. That's exactly what we need. Along with, is Valiant better? Valiant sounds good, yeah. Cool. Tamir sends his regards. Let's go. Gives me feedback. You're not a moderator. I know you're like a known quantity, but you don't get to moderate my chat. Got him. That makes inheriting cheaper. I don't. There might be, but I don't know off the top of my head what it would be. I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head what it would be. I don't know. But it might exist somewhere in the game. The Iberian tree. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Ludi. Okay, be mean. Thank you. There you go, feedback. Thank you. Much better. That's the kind of energy I want from chat. Ludi had some cheating allegations that Lambda basically like completely proved. But the thing is, that drama, the way I look at it, the drama between like those two or whatever, that's kind of like their own thing, and I'm pretty sure that like they have more or less like moved on, like both of them moved on from the problem, and like I'm not here to harp on someone's past mistakes or whatever. And Ludi does his own content, and I think that the like cheating allegations seem to have been completely true, and that's unfortunate because some people look up to Ludi as like a very skilled player, but it turns out that he is skilled, but he misrepresented his skill, which is sad to see. But at the end of the day, content's content. No one really cares that much. It's just that I think for Lambda it was more about like you don't want someone claiming to be some expert in something when they're not, right? All right. With all this money, I say we just again keep making Usually play plays EU4. He made he used to make like these EU4 guides that later came out to be like, again, one of them was cheated, and that made we have the question of how many of them are cheated then. So it's like, well, how do you know it puts into question all the playthroughs if one is cheated, right? So it's sort of a question of if any of them are real. All right, can we hybridize yet? So close. Well, I say so close. It's still a bit. Persian's a big culture, so it makes sense that it takes a while, but. Almost ready to hybridize, because once you become Iranian, or once you complete the sorry, what was I saying? Once you become Iranian, or once you complete the Amestris legend, you basically get access to everything in the mod. So you gotta become Iranian. Cheating is cringe, not gonna lie. True. Grand Tour. I mean, that would get us. I guess yeah, that can actually. You're right. That can get us acceptance. I forgot about that. Let's do a taxation tour, of course. We'll just do as much as we can, and we'll do culture festivals everywhere. That looks good. Oh, we don't need to spend that much, but it's a taxation tour, so it'll be fine. Looks good. Okay. Oh, this place is Kurdish. No! This Persian legend at the moment? Yeah, so this mod is focused explicitly on the Achaemenids as its focus. So it's about like basically legends associated with Achaemenid emperors and stuff like that. They'll become Kurdish. Yeah, bust his door down, bro. Jesus. Nice, Persian acceptance. Totally forgot that you can get acceptance from this. This is an EU4 banger, yes. Sure. I think we actually have enough to do the hybrid now, which is really funny. Nice. Oh, that's a big increase. Okay, cool. Alright, we maxed out. That's good. Where's pop-up spam? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Grand activities I do really like, but they can certainly feel like a slog to get through sometimes. Sometimes, anyway. But I'll say this. It's not bad enough that I'd ever want it changed. Like, I'm not like, oh man, this is really like harming the game. It's more like, it could use a touch-up, but it's okay how it is. At least for me, it is anyway. Okay, last one to go to. What did I get? Good or bad? Fertility, let's go. And the big projects planned? No, I don't have anything big planned right now, but I'm gonna see how this mod does and then learn lessons from it that I can and think of doing maybe another section of the world, right? Let's go back home. Cool, we did it. And let's hybridize. Okay, great. So, big thing is make sure we're Iranian heritage. We'll take the I do want to be ceremonious. I like ceremonious a lot, so we're gonna take Norse language, ceremonious there. But then let's see what we want to pick. I don't really care for water rituals. Let's sort of deselect everything and then pick from it. So malleable invaders is fun, but I don't think we're gonna need it, so we're not gonna take it. Coastal warriors is always good. Enlightened magnates is fun as a beacon of learning. I think we'll go like this. So coastal warriors, performative honor, irrigation experts, beacon of learning, enlightened magistrates. That's good. What are we gonna call it? Chat, give me a good name. Give me a name, chat. What are we calling it? Nersian? Nersian? They went barbarian? I don't really watch his content, but I don't know. I feel like whenever I see him like review stuff, Mexican, good one. Whenever I see him like review stuff, for example, Legends of Dead recently, I feel like he just horrifically like ignores like problems and inflates review scores. I don't really like that very much, but I know that he's also like very close to Paradox, so I get why he does that. Norso at Persia Norse Persneska. How about let me think of something. Well, let's think of like something a little more. Is Icelandic for Persian? Hastininian. Let's go with Persneska. That sounds at least somewhat. That sounds at least somewhat good because it does sound a little bit Norse-like. We'll go Norse Persians. And then Perso-Norse is probably fine. Perso-Norse. Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't have to be too good. We'll go with the Iranian units. We'll take both names. Iranian buildings, and then go with the Iranian outfits because they look kind of cool. Norse those. Okay. And then for the color, let's go more like maybe a deep, like a more grayish blue. Okay, cool. Let's do it. There's our new culture. So we should see now. Okay, check this out. All right. First of all, new lifestyle. Okay, but you can't take a lifestyle in it. So how do we get perks in it? That's the big question. How do we get perks? The big ending part is to get a claim to the Persian Empire. Okay, you gotta go in here. Okay, and you gotta study ancient Achaemenid history. Okay, this is how you gain perk points in the new lifestyle. Okay. So we go back home, and now we have this button that we can do. This button gets unlocked. Is that base game? No, it's not base game. This is from the mod. This button gets unlocked when you become Iranian or when you complete Drowned Tyrant of Heraclea. So we click this, okay, we get this thing, and it's basically a couple of skill challenges. Now, I haven't considered how difficult I want this to be, so right now, basically the way it works is if you have 10 of a skill, it's going to be 50-50. You see here, I have 7 stewardship, so Cyrus's stewardship challenge is a little bit harder to pass, but with 32 martial, we basically can't fail Darius's challenge. Amestris is based on intrigue. We have 11, so it's a little more 50-50. Zoroastrian's learning, 50-50. I didn't know what to do for diplomacy, so I just didn't include it, but you could probably include some kind of diplomacy challenge. I didn't know who to base it off of, though. But, yeah, so we're going to take Darius's thing, and the way this works is, if you succeed, you get the lifestyle perk point, and then you also get a flag on your character, which will give you eligibility for certain random events. So basically, if we click this one, then we get the flag that gives us access to Darius random events. This one we get access to Cyrus random events. We're gonna go with Darius because it's the highest chance to pass. War never changes. Great, we passed. So we go here. We have a perk point. So we're gonna put it into Achaemenid trivia, which gives us learning per level of fame +1. Cool. That's pretty good. Okay, and now we continue along. If we look at our legends now, we can see that for Descendant of Darius the Great, to do this one, this is more or less the first one you're supposed to do, you know, in terms of, like, my intended path. You have to get a claim on the Empire or already own it. So, obviously, there's no Persian Empire, so how do we claim it, right? Well, the way that you'd claim it in this mod is that the final Achaemenid perk gives you a claim to it, no matter if it exists or not. You just get a claim, and that lets you use Darius's Seed. And then the last trait that you get is called Confirmed Heritage, and it just gives you some renown. In reference to the fact that, like, you know, you've confirmed yourself to be like an Achaemenid more or less. But yeah, we'll look at more of those there. We Iran lovers here, obviously. I actually do like Iranian history and stuff like a lot. That's why I chose to do this one first. I have a lot of appreciation for Iran's history. Let's do a Khanat. It's good. Just build lots of Khanats because those are super good. They build one here. Yeah, nice. Okay, great. So we can do that decision every 2 years, by the way. So it does take a while. It does take a while to you know, get all the perks that you need, and also it's expensive. 150 gold and 200 prestige is not nothing. You know what I mean? But yeah. Age Empire 1,000 years ago, his kids. True, yeah, honestly true, Lele. I mean, that's, you could roleplay it that way for sure. You can think of it that way, where he's like learning a little bit of, like, think of it like this first perk is like he knows a couple bits and pieces about the Achaemenids, right? This one learned from the past. The intention behind this one, he gives some lifestyle XP. The idea behind this one is like, oh, you're reading about the downfall of the empire, so you've learned some of the mistakes, right? And you have Cyrus's great projects about how he built a bunch of buildings and stuff, so you learn new techniques for building stuff. Amestris Tyranny is when you learn about the Greek story about Amestris in Heraclea. Zoroastrian's wisdom is just piety. I don't know. I'm not perfectly like set on exactly what these all should be. Reverence Zoroastrianism obviously is like you appreciate Zoroastrianism. Faith conversion cost down. True Achaemenid, you know, whatever. I'm not perfectly solid on exactly what all the perks should do, but I think those are pretty good to start. And for those that are wondering what the art is, by the way, I just took the learning stuff and then I hue shifted it like red. You see in the background how it's kind of red compared to this one, which is a little more gray. I just shifted it to be a little redder, you know, in reference to Achaemenid colors. You should have your kids study that history. That could give them perk points, maybe. That'd be interesting to kind of pass their perk points down. I don't know. Interesting. Possible. But yeah, basically, we have to get the perks to get the claim on the Persian Empire so that we can go and claim it as Darius. I'm not sure if Hassan will live long enough to be able to do that, but we're going to find out. The reference to Reddit, true. Oh, here we just got one of the random events got one of the random events I was looking for. Okay, great. So what's happened here? Okay, this guy is a scholar of the Gathas. He's got this trait called Gathas Scholar. Okay, so he's an expert in the holy books of Zoroastrianism. So what's happening here is he's come to my court and he's like, I wanna help you understand Zoroastrianism more. So I can take him in. If I take him in, I might embolden a hidden Zoroastrian minority, so make of that what you will, but I get a bonus to my learning and my stress gain. I get a little bonus, okay? And then also, there's a chance that my capital becomes Zoroastrian, or Mastiasna, right? So that's pretty, ooh. We do get a little bonus if we do that. We can leave him at home, in which case we just get some piety, and nothing else happens. And there's a county which is already converted, so if we look right now, it looks like it was Rahurmuz. This place. It already has converted. Just need to leave him at home. Yeah, you're right. I'll go and change that. But yeah, the point is that's like a small localization error, but it's fine. We also have the option to, and I didn't really account for doing this if you're a Satru, because I just didn't think of this. But we can also kill all the Zoroastrians and replace them with the Satru, which is a huge negative to the county, but it makes it convert back to your faith. Obviously, this is weird for an unreformed faith, because in theory, this event can cause us to. In theory, it can cause us to convert stuff to a Satru that normally wouldn't be very easy to do. So let's do it because it's funny. We're going to slaughter them, and now we have an Asatru county here. So we kill the Zoroastrians, replace them with Asatru, and then we get this big negative to the county for killing all the people there. Of course, it's not my county, so I don't care. Oh, and here's another event from Darius. So we got the Immortal Pretenders. So here we see that, like, as making his usual rounds in the barracks, we get basically a free army in Isfahan. But it's not just 300 men. It's a little more interesting than just 300 men. If we take a look at the army, it's composed of Immortals. And Immortals are a unit type that we will unlock later, but which for now are like a very hard to get like unit type that occasionally pops up, here and there. So they're very high toughness. As you can see, very high toughness, pretty high damage, and they have a lot of screen. And they counter all cavalry and spearmen. And they also have some bonuses in flat terrain, but we get a little army of them, which does get inherited, so we get to keep those. Let's take a look at that. Well, I guess we could put the Scholar away, but yeah, we could take a look at the Scholar or something. What counters them? They're heavy infantry, so light infantry, Mubarazan, they're heavy infantry, so whatever normally counters heavy footmen. It's kind of weird that they're killing Iranians and want to join you. I mean, I guess, but like, I don't know. It just those events weren't connected. It just happened to be that way. I don't know. Like, it just so happened we got two random events that were a little bit strangely coordinated. Okay, we can study ancient Achaemenid history again, so let's do that. We should try a different one. So we could just keep doing Darius's one because that's the one we're most likely to succeed in. But let's go with maybe Zoroaster's. Eternal Wisdom goes beyond mortal lives. Get in the perk. Let's grab, I don't know, lifestyle experience. Sure. So learning. Master Legacy. We can get Sense of Purpose. I mean, we could keep going down the pillage route, but I mean, this one is just so good. It's hard not to go down this, even though we could go down this one, but it's really hard not to want to take the village stuff. How old is Haston? He's like 80 or something. He's getting up there in age. Let's do some raiding real quick. Go to Constantinople. Bigger killing is fun. Bigger killing is OP. It's pretty OP. Look at his, I like Hassan's outfit. Look at that look at that war helmet. Pretty cool. Got Abaddon, let's go. Oh, we are in a war now. Okay. What is it for? Sure, you just take it. I don't want it anyway. Go ahead. I didn't want that anyway. It's my vassal, so I don't care. Fasting during Ramadan, Hastin during Ramadan. You know it, little bro. Alright, here he comes. Easiest clap of my life. Okay, here's another random event. This one comes from taking the Zoroaster option succeeding. We have 5% chance of getting pure-blooded. So cross your fingers, chat. You didn't get it. No pure-blooded. No pure-blooded. Oh well. I guess we can go raid Rome, because I don't know, Rome is fun. I will not be making any treaties very much. How do you prove it normally? It's basically a small chance to happen from inbreeding. It's just a very small chance to get from inbreeding. But it looks better than than Legacy of the Dead itself. Well, I haven't even done any of the legends yet, man. This isn't even. Okay, someone's trying to install a low list. I haven't even done any of the actual mod content yet, except for the Achaemenid, history, I guess. This one, but yeah. Hang your daughter for a few generations. I mean, more or less, yeah. That's how it works. Is it guaranteed to get inherited? No, it's not. Not guaranteed to get inherited. Just give me someone with high stewardship, I guess. For domain limit. Yeah, pure-blooded is very rare. It's very hard to get pure-blooded, so yeah. It is what it is. Create a video showcase the mods and finishes? Absolutely, yeah, definitely. I plan to make it a whole ass YouTube video of me explaining the process of making the mod and all that kind of stuff, but yeah, first I'm playtesting it right now, and I figured why not playtest it on stream, right? No reason not to show it off to you guys while I'm playtesting. So yeah, that's why we're here now. Is Harry the eldest yet? I guess I probably should do that. So I think I can, yeah. So let's get rid of him. We've got other sons. The rest of them are not really that good. Actually, that's a daughter. She just dressed up as a son. She's going to war. This guy's got a really shitty education, but okay. I want to get someone with good genetics if we can. What of that then? Oh yeah, for sure. I'll definitely outline everything in the mod, but I won't spoil everything either. I'll probably have two videos. One is the spoiler outline, where it's okay, this is everything in the mod, so if you're just curious what's in it. But then I'll probably have one also that's not as spoilery and just is, just has an overview of what's intended to be in the mod. Because in theory, a lot of the fun of the mod is learning what all these different legends do. And you wouldn't want to have that spoiled necessarily for you. I'm looking forward to it then, based. GIGACHAD. Bro is not looking forward to it. Got him. Easy clap. Failing Puppet Master. What a guy. Bad mod SMH, true. We can say Achaemenid history again, so let's do that. Alright, let's do another Darius one. Get a Astra's Tyranny, sure. The big reward is obviously near the bottom. I probably should also be culture converting around here, shouldn't I? Probably just more, militia camps, I guess, to make the archers better. That's good. Section loophole. So in theory, if the Persian Empire did exist, we could buy a claim to it, but obviously, it doesn't exist, so we can't buy a claim. There's a lot of independent people here that I would like to try and vassalize, maybe, but I'm obviously the wrong faith. But if we become Muslim, which can I find a new faith for Persia? I have to be Muslim to do that. Okay. We could just go to Islam now, which doesn't feel like too bad of a decision. Oh, some of my guys won't convert, but that's all right. Maybe before we do that, we try to get to Scholar, so we have higher learning. That sounds good. Health is still fine, by the way. You develop your own mod? Yes, that is what we're playing right now, is a mod that I have created. And we're playtesting it, so we're just seeing if it's fun to play and if it works nicely. If things work as I intend them to. You know? So far, everything's going very smoothly. This is exactly how I want things to work. It's about the Darius the Alexander defeat or an earlier one. It's about Darius the Great. So not Darius the Third, but Darius the Second. The second one is the one that famously conquered all the way as far as like Thrace or whatever. But Darius the Third is the one that Alexander killed. I don't know if he killed him personally, but you know, the one Alexander defeated. Okay, we got the same event again, the Immortal Pretenders. Another set of immortals. Based. Is developing secret theme mods difficult to get into? I would say no. I went from absolutely zero knowledge of it to having created a whole ass mod for myself, but yeah. Gotta conquer Sicily now? I mean, sure, we could go conquer Sicily, but I need to. Yeah, we're getting more income now that we have more of these Khanats building, which is nice. $8.99, we can do this, okay. Getting there. Pretty frequent. Yeah, might want, maybe, I mean, this is why we're playtesting, right? Maybe I'll make them less common, I don't know. But we'll try to get them a little less common. Show me the code? I can show you the code if you want. I'll do it after, maybe in a little while. I don't want to show it right now. It's not a very complicated code. So the legend cost it low? Yeah. I like legend cost it low, because it makes it like worthwhile to actually do legends. Otherwise, it can feel kind of like pointless to do so, right? Okay, let's go with I don't know, stewardship. The architecture lasts forever. Get a free perk. Got a plague somewhere? Fine. Scholar? Okay, I think now if we convert to Islam, more people should accept. I kind of want to be Mutazili because that's like the most fun one. Not the most fun, but it's like the best one, more or less. It's a lot of money. That's fine. We'll have some Masatru in the realm is okay. We can probably convince that guy if we just make him a counselor. So let's do that. We already have an empty council slot anyway. That's fine. Now that we're Mutazili, I think I might be able to vassalize some of these guys. They probably want me to be the correct faith, yeah. I mean, we could go to being Ashari or something. In fact, we could just find a new faith and go Ashari. I guess we actually can't go Ashari. Yeah, that's fine. Azrakism, Druidism. We'll stay on Mutazilism because it's really good. Yeah, we can't boss these guys, but that's okay. If my legitimacy is low, if I can fix my legitimacy, I might be able to. We should have some bodies we can bury. Yeah, my wife. I'd like to do major legitimacy gain if we can, so let's try that. Also, I just realized that we now have extra things we want to get rid of. This has access to university, but okay. Get rid of it anyway. I'm holding on to your wife's dead body. It's kind of sus. Don't worry about it. She would have wanted it that way. Gotta get some try to get some legitimacy if we can to increase our vassal acceptance. Do we get legitimacy up? Holding court actually does help quite a bit. Winning wars, winning battles, that kind of stuff. I don't want to risk it. Don't want to risk it. I don't want to lower my legitimacy, so we'll just get this legitimacy. There you go. Now we should be a little more legitimate. Legends give a lot too. Legends do give a lot, yes. We start vassalizing a little bit now, which is cool. I mean, I said a little bit. I meant it. Just a little bit. Okay, we can get more now that updated. Is my court diplomatic? It is not. It's good diplomatic. That'll help a lot. That's good. Nice. Oh, we got a lost piece of history. Okay. We can get a coin. We can get a book. Cyrus the Great. Let's go for the coin. What do we got? Survey opinion, development growth. Not bad, not bad. We'll take that. That's pretty good. Development growth. That actually might be a little too OP. The 0.2 development growth flat. Like that's actually that's not that bad. But that's pretty good. 0.2 development growth. I probably should be. Wait, can I do this button? Yep. Everywhere, only in my domain. Not everywhere, but in my domain. I think it's only my domain. It should be only my domain. Yeah. My domain. It's a really good modifier? Yeah, it's not bad. I don't think it's going to be that crazy to have 0.2. Maybe I might go and balance that better, but definitely just 0.2 in every domain county. Send you money. Oh, it's not quite going to accept. Because of my powerful vassal opinions. Okay, we can try to fix that up. You in. Let's put you in. You in. That should help a little bit. Quite enough. Any other mods at the moment? Just a map mod, just the IR terrain map mod. No. Let's actually get let's get this guy and let's put him on Mukata to increase vassal opinion. Oh. So close, so close. Maybe we could try to learn a language. So he's Persian. Don't I already speak Persian? Or no, I speak Norse, right? We should learn Persian. That'd be a very good idea. Iranian language. That'd be great. Not more sons. No, it's gonna compromise succession. You can do this now? Do that. If I were to try to do Iranian Resurgence, how close am I? I'm not that close. Not that close, but getting there. What's my health? Probably it's poor by now. Yeah, that's poor. So we might not live long enough to be able to complete the Achaemenid perks. And that would kind of suck. If we can get 3 more, we have to live for 6 more years, then we can do the Darius legend. Go a little bit longer. You see, didn't miss much? Yeah, we didn't miss too much. We played as Haston, went to Persia, became Brzezinska. It sounds very Slavic, but I guess it is. I guess it is a. It is actually the Icelandic word for Persian. But yeah. $97. Yeah, I think we might be able to just barely make it. Oh, the cat. That should tip us into being able to make it. The cat is good. Let's hold court. Sure. Yeah, the cat should push us to define. Yeah, that now we should definitely make it. If it's legend, well, it is still legend. Just that the lifestyle. So the lifestyle is like just like another feature, but there's still like 5 legends. Like it's still a bunch of legends to do stuff, but the lifestyle is just like another feature. I think is fun and interesting to play with. The lifestyle is unique though in that you don't actually earn perks in it normally. You earn perks by doing a decision, which is this one here. So you don't actually sit there and get the lifestyle point. You don't actually sit there on the lifestyle. You just do a decision, and as you succeed, you gain points. Now he's willing to accept. That's pretty good. For the family tree, please. Okay. It's not a very complicated family tree right now. It's they just Haston and then his children. So, yeah. Journaler is good. I really want to show off the Darius CB, so I'm actually not going to conquer a lot of stuff yet. We're gonna first just like get that legend going so I can show off that CB. Okay. Give me this one. We can go with the Zoroastrian one. I guess this guy looks pretty conquerable, so I kind of want to get him. Because he's just so vulnerable. You somehow switch to clan since you're Muslim in Persia? There's probably some way to do it, but it doesn't really matter that much. It's not really that important to be clan. For this mod's content particularly, there's no connection to clan government. You can do whatever government you want, and then stuff should still work. But yeah, being clan would be kind of cool, because then we could have the clan features, but it is what it is. Don't need this temple. I should get siege equipment. That'd be really helpful. We have sappers right now, so we can siege pretty fast anyway, but siege equipment would be very helpful. Give over with this guy. Okay, that's cool. Make a duke over here. In fact, let me give one of my sons this duchy, so that way he doesn't ask for anything. So you can have it. It's quite young, but, you know, it doesn't matter. I don't really care what happens up there. And now we should see the session is quite good. Perfect. A way to switch to it? Yeah, I think, did I get it? Did I get the trait? Nah, I didn't get it. I didn't get pure-blooded. What it is. Fun to roll the dice on that. Peasants, that doesn't matter. Oh, interesting, you can't... Did they add this recently? The faith is tolerated by you? You can't convert things that are literally like your... That are your... Is that part of the struggle, maybe? Hold on. Is that like a base game thing where you can't convert people that are righteous? That's pretty cool. Galdom of Azerbaijan? Oh, you know it. Do this pretty soon. I only need 2 more perks, I think, right? Yeah, just 2 more, and then I can get the then I can do the Darius thing. Oh, they're just tenants? Ooh. Pretty sure. Well, I know that we're considered each other righteous because we're both Sunni, but with the same Caliph. But I don't know if the fact that I can't convert them is I don't know where that I don't remember that being the case. You can't convert people that are righteous to you. But it's fine. I mean, it's cool. I think it's a cool thing, personally, but... Like, I approve of it being in the game. I just didn't know it was there. What's my health now? Still fine at 90. It's pretty good. Can I do a funeral? Should have a body somewhere. Yeah, maybe my daughter. She died recently. For gore. You're doing Sunni Islam wrong. Based. Yeah, I think it's because they tolerate each other, so I guess you can't convert them anymore, which makes sense, but it wasn't the case before. On Zoroastrian stick around? I don't know. I mean, it still is around today, so you can say it never went away, but it's just not very commonly practiced anymore. Nice. Legitimacy. And that's that. Okay, we didn't get very many events there, which is kind of sad, but legitimacy is nice. We did stuff. Let's do that. Let's go with another learning one. Was in India now? Yeah, and like Gujarat. It's like around here, isn't it? Where they practice it. There's like, isn't there like a reference to it in the game, or there's like a Zoroastrian county somewhere here? I don't know. Yeah. Did you say who was buried there? I don't know. I don't think so. B4 has it, yeah. Just means in India, yeah. It's because Iran is, of course, like a Muslim state, right? So they're not going to be very tolerant of Zoroastrians. There's still, this guy is actually Kuramite. You actually have a Turkish Kuramite up here. It's pretty funny. I'm gonna get a stack of onagers, I think. It's full. And let's get these while they're cheap. Is that another son? Oh no. Succession. It's complicated. It's fine, it's not that complicated. Gonna find anything towards that? Damn, okay, I don't know. Zoroastrians the same rights as Jews and Christians under Islamic rule? I think they were considered part of the... I think they were considered part of the dhimmi, but I'm not sure. I don't actually know that off the top of my head. Okay, and if we can live till November of next year, we can do this. Okay, we're now poor, 92. But I think we're gonna make it. Then I can show off the new CB. One of the new... there's 2 new CBs in this mod, so... Form Portugalization incorrectly has Bengali culture. Let's go. They fixed that, I assume? That's correct? Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure. Or do you mean it's correct that it has Bengali culture? Tarek Katsuni is a troll, so I don't know. He's a fun troll, by the way. Not a bad troll. Fun troll. Portugal gets Portugaled by Asia. You hate to see it. Yeah, we should be able to do the next Achaemenid perk very soon. There we go. Alright, let's do Darius. Okay. And now we get True Achaemenid. So this button unlocks a decision. It's hard to make perks give you claims, so I just made it give you access to a decision. And this decision gives you a claim on the Persian Empire. We click it. There we go. And now we should have our claim. You see here, we have a claim on Persian Empire. It doesn't exist, so you think it doesn't matter. But now, because we have that claim, we can begin Darius the Great. So here's the rewards that you get, okay? So I wrote them out as custom tooltips because it's hard to write in like all of the stuff that they give, right? But you get this basically is a character modifier regarded as a claimed descendant of Darius. Where run request? Don't know about that. Bring on the Achaemenid legend you complete, you get a unique culture tradition. So all of them always give you the culture tradition, no matter what you do. So for Illustrious, though, you get a lot more stuff. So at Illustrious, you get a better character modifier, so it's a likely descendant. you can create retinue immortals. So immortals are a particular unit, like a MAA unit type that I added to the game, that we saw before. But you get a retinue version of them if you do this as Darius, and then you still get the unique culture tradition, but you also get the Unite Persia CB. So you can unite and you'll see what that looks like when we complete this legend. And then at Mythical, you get a even better character modifier. You still get the retinue immortals, but you also get the ability to summon a host of immortals, led by a level 5 military education character that gets generated, and then you get the normal tradition, you get the culture tradition, and you get the new CP. So we're gonna start this, and I don't think that Haston's gonna be able to. Also, this is the part I haven't localized yet. I haven't localized the Chronicle. If I give it to the player, no. I think that I didn't want to do it that way because that felt like, what if you're really small and suddenly you gain this massive empire? You should have to make the empire as normal. But yeah, this is temporary. I'll fill this in later. It's a lot of writing to do the localization for Chronicles, so we haven't done this yet. But now we're gonna just sit here and hope that we can what do you call it? Spread this around. Also, is this character still here? I think that event might have not worked properly. This character should get killed at the end of that event if I don't take him in, but whatever, it's fine. So we're gonna see the legend spread and hopefully it'll go around. So this will function like normal. So the legend will spread. Like, I haven't changed anything about how legends spread or anything like that. So this will all go as normal, and also Chronicle chapters can get swapped out like normal. I don't really want that to be the case, but it is what it is. So yeah. To give you an idea of what the effects are, as realized, I probably should give you an idea of what the effects are. Okay. So as the owner, we get same culture opinion, and we get advantage in same cultural heritage provinces. So the idea I had behind this is that the advantage you get in same culture heritage provinces is meant to represent, like, you should be, as you're doing this chronicle, be trying to, like, unite Persia, right? So if you're fighting in other Iranian counties, you're better at fighting within the territory of your heritage, which is basically everything here. I think that makes sense. Promoters get cheaper men-at-arms and they get more levies, so it's like, you can is Risk Rain Song? No, it's from Red Alert 3. You get, so promoters get a little bonus to their military stuff. And then for the provinces themselves, you get a little more tax, a little more levy size. So it's not that big of a deal, but the big thing is the owner modifier, and then also the effects from the Chronicle. That's more what you're going for with this. The actual legend itself isn't really that crazy. Let's see if I can get another duchy that I can give out to one of my kids. We could go and take all of Dalam. Not bad. I mean, it's not really a better option to use it against, so good. We'll give this land out to one of my sons. They can have land to inherit. Here's Revenge is bad. I actually ruled the Soviet tech tree. Dude, I haven't played Red Alert 2 in so long. I don't even remember what all is in the Soviet tech tree and stuff. And Yuri's Revenge, I just remember I liked playing as Yuri because you got the mind control guys. That was cool, but yeah. We got Immortal Pretenders again. It's nice. With some extra immortals to come join the army. Get them in there. We actually have quite a few immortals. Interesting. Maybe that event probably is happening too often, so maybe I'll go and I'll note that down and try to change that, because that seems to be happening a little too often. Nice. Alright, we now have money to make that, so that's okay, but we can vassalize though. Let's go. Why is this so high? It's just the devotion. Oh, because devotion is, yeah, our devotion's high. Forgot that's the thing, but that's the thing from the struggle. Struggle makes so that your devotion gives you extra vassalization. We can vassalize most of all this. It's cool, rich in diversity, by the way. Yeah, well, legends weren't that bad, so I agree with you that legends actually aren't that bad. The problem is how samey they are. That's the real issue with them. So it's that each legend type is basically the same, and that's why I set out to create legends that were like unique from each other. That's kind of the whole goal that I have in mind for this mod. Is like, yeah, I want it to be something that's a little bit unique for each legend. Okay, you can have all of this. You can have these. They're homogenized. Exactly. The problem is not that... Like, each individual legend in the game actually is quite good. The problem is only 3 of them. That's the problem. You'll conquer your bed? Okay, Tarek, Kitsune. See you around, man. Thanks for watching. Much appreciated, sir. Much appreciated. Okay. Nice, so we've already expanded the realm pretty nicely. And the nice thing about having a bigger realm is we can spread the legend through our realm quite easily, so... Not bad at all. What's this over here? Great deed for Yoishida. I forgot to do this. I just remembered. I told myself to do this, but I haven't done it yet. I want to make it so that this decision goes away once you complete the tree, because right now, obviously, if you were to like finish the tree, then there's no reason to ever click this button anymore, except if you want the little events that happen from the flags. But I want to make it so that this button goes away once you finish the tree. So make sure to add that in. Pretty easy to implement that. So good. And yeah, I don't know if because I'm gonna write some pretty unique chronicles for these legends, but unfortunately the way the game works is like some events will overwrite the chronicles. And I don't really want that, but it is what it is, so I'm gonna have to just live with it. My character, the Crypt Keeper, I mean, he looks like it. He is 94. He's still in fine health, by the way. Hello from Brazil. Hello. Obrigado. That means thank you, right? I believe so. Obrigado. How do you say it in like a Brazilian accent, though? Obrigado. Okay, we can do this. Let's grab, I don't know. Do learning challenge. Now let's grab confirmed heritage. So that's the end of the tree, is that perk. And then I haven't done it yet, but I want to make it so this goes away once you get the final perk. But yeah, this trait, it's the same as Scholar, but just red shifted. It's shifted to red and just gives you renown. If he's so pious, but all not want him in heaven. True. It's because he still has work to do. He's not done yet. Do I have any more, Oh. Aging gracefully. Let's go, aging gracefully. Do we have any corpses? We do, my son. I guess he died, yeah, that's unfortunate. So what's the current succession? Like, so basically, looks like it's good. Don't have to worry. Chickenpox spreads. Oh no. It's here. But I think I'm immune. I'm immune to measles, but probably not smallpox, so. Yeah. Christian locals of other faiths. Well, you can always just have a character of that faith in your court that you then land manually. But I get what you mean. It'd be nice to have a button for it, like how we have already for the local faith. Doing achievements? Not right now. No, I'm speedrunning. I'm not really speedrunning, but I'm playtesting a mod that I created. Did I get it? Never lucky, Sag. Nice. We're now a true ruler. I mean, I can vassalize more people? Yes, it does. I mean, I basically is going to take over Persia through vassalization, which is pretty funny. Yeah, this is because of the way the struggle works, by the way. This is because of how legitimacy has completely thrown out balance when it comes to vassalization. So this is not because of my mod, just so everyone knows. Any vassals in chat? Nah, they're gone. Ain't no vassals nowhere. Africans even, damn. That's not the correct goal, but it's funny because it still mentioned Haston, but that is quite an old goal from a long time ago. So, yeah. Are we able to end the intermezzo? Like, can we do this? We just need to get, we just need to get rid of some of the interlopers. So that's kind of funny. If we could invade the Abbasids, I mean, we could probably do that. We do have some Turks in our land, I think, yeah, so maybe we want to get rid of them. If Vassal has kings now, so small kings you can. Also, one of my sons died. Oh, okay, that was quite the strange event pop up. Some very small kings you can, but other kings you can't. Just depends. This is part of Yazd. Okay, so let's give this away to Versneska. I think this is smallpox. Okay, it might get me. Also, Shaitan's Fire is up here. It's a little scary. Okay, I do have smallpox. This might kill me. I would not be surprised. Okay, good. It might still die, though, because... If I die, it's okay, though. Haston's kind of accomplished what he needs to accomplish, more or less, so... No big deal. A lot of death happening, which is unfortunate. I'm literally dying of chickenpox right now, by the way. Because this is literally just chickenpox. I'm gonna die to chickenpox, boys. I did not die of chickenpox, that's crazy. Did not die. Haston will not die. Arabic. Actually, this guy's a Bedouin, so we want to get rid of him. We don't want to vassalize him. Nice. Get wrecked. What's my 96? Still, I'm fine at 96. Holy. Bro is gonna live forever, dude. Sunar's in shambles, true. I mean, you just do it as Haston. Like, literally, Haston's actually the best answer to that. Got maimed in battle. Yeah, he lives for a very long time. It's very impressive. Let's do some funerals, because we lost quite a few people. 4 more, we can't yet. Okay, never mind. I'd like more legitimacy, so let's try. Sure, let's teach this kid. An apathetic for some piety? Ah. Sure. That should help us vassalize people now, although I think we already have asked everyone that we're going to be able to vassalize. I'm just curious, like, how much more do I have to do to to get the Iranian resurgence? 51%. Okay, but you don't need that much more. These guys are not the right call. These guys are Turks, yeah. Probably can just murder them. Well, I had another invasion. I kind of fucked up by using my invasion earlier. You take this guy, I guess. Yeah, that works. This is a pretty nice chunk of counties. No, excuse me, I sneezed. Oof. He's in tight, thank you. I bet that's a problem for legitimacy, eh? Because you're going to have all these plagues constantly popping up in your land. They're going to lower your legitimacy. So I could see how that would be a big problem. Easy clap. Easiest clap of my life. Salud. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna become lunatic, I think, or is that possessed? Okay, possessed is a health negative, so that kind of sucks, but still fine, by the way. Nothing to worry about. Okay, which kid is getting? Which kid is getting the Kingdom of Coruscant? This guy is. He owns Salem. That's a little complicated, but it is this. Give him Merv. Can I can I do this yet? Let's see. There's a loud noise. I almost oh no, I still need a bit more. Okay. I could also just become Persian Emperor pretty soon. We could go and invade Baghdad. If we just become Shia, we can holy war, so how about it? A levy. What is Nizari like? Fedayeen is interesting, but doesn't really matter that much. Gozidi. I guess Azrakism is like the most based. I mean, sure, Azrakism. Let's go and invade. Let's go take Baghdad. You know, why not? Beat 5 large carrots, your skin will gradually turn orange. Holy base. How's our legend doing? Okay, 53 counties. I'm sorry. Takes a long time for legends to spread, sadly, but... So I'm getting thirsty because I'm fasting, so no water, right? So throat's getting a little thirsty. Excuse me. But it's all good. Break my fast in like 2 hours. Yeah, we're getting there. My chronicler dead? Let me see. Did he die? He did. My bad. Oops. Let's get a new one. Thank you for reminding me. I think we take this, we'll win the war, so good. There's about to be delicious. Oh, it'll be good, yeah. Although to be fair, at this time of year, it's not that bad to be fasting. You know, it's not like the days are super long, but it's gonna be good. We're gonna have some eggs and rice or something. See? Wait, why aren't my daughters? Oh, because Azarika makes daughters inherit. Okay, well, you get Baghdad. Forgot that Azarika gives equal inheritance. Completely forgot about that. How much more? We only need a couple more. Okay, a couple more guys. Dune Bills, you're not. Oh, they're shy, but they need to be. They just need to be Iranian, right? It doesn't matter if they're interlopers or what. Yeah, so it doesn't matter that he's that. We need to get rid of Turks and stuff. How about this guy Guz? Get rid of him. It's pretty small though. I could try to vassalize these guys if we convert to Maturidism. Just briefly. Damn. One wants to get vassalized? Damn, that sucks. I guess we could do another, I mean, I can do that if you want, but no. I didn't really want to be Azarika for too long anyway, because it makes succession so much more complicated. Why are there Ashari populists when I am, like, we're righteous, bro? I could go to being Ashari, because when... Does it actually let me do a, could I do a renewed caliphate? I don't think so, right? If I were the Caliph. We're real close to this, though, so that's good. In fact, let me see if I can just revoke this guy's land. Let's try it, right? Maybe if we can do this, we literally can end it. 51%? Is there, like, maybe a less willful Turk out there? See, you're compassionate. Yeah, okay, let's do this. This should let me end the intermezzo. Because I don't know, I don't actually know how you pronounce this particularly, but you know, this. So can we do this? Maybe we have to wait. Okay, we need to maybe give out to a Persian. Or are we just like super close and not quite there? Not quite there. Just a little bit more. Maybe like 2 more. Maybe just like 2 more counts. We're good. These guys maybe. No. It's fine. Let's go to being, I guess, Zaidi for now, so I can go and fight, you know, this guy in Kufa, and then through that, I think we'll be able to end the intermezzo. Which is not part of the mod, but the ending the intermezzo doesn't really affect the mod in any way, but because I wanted it to be compatible for 1066 or 867, but still, it's fun to end the intermezzo. What's my health like? 98, still fine. Holy GIGACHAD. Aston just lives forever. Okay, that should be intermezzo ending time. Probably we have to be in the different phase, though. Really? No, it doesn't? Is this... That is part of... I guess I have to give them... Oh. Japan? It can be, but it's usually not that bad. Like, for the Iberia, it's much worse than for the intermezzo. There, now we can do it. Okay, so we can end the intermezzo. But what faith do we want to do it as? What do we want to do this as? We could quickly make our own faith. I think that'd be kind of based. So how about we do that? Let's just create new Muslim faith. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, so what do we want to go with here? Eastern syncretism could make sense for going with Zoroastrians. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go with the Zoroastrians. That'll be fun for later. And maybe... I mean, we could just literally go... Like, if we're role-playing a little bit, we go Islamic rationalism, Eastern syncretism. Keep pluralist, sounds good. Head of faith, temporal. We probably should be Muhakima. Or I guess we'd be Zandaka, wouldn't we? Hey, Barrett Cakes, what's up? Let's just keep it Sunni, actually. That sounds good. And we'll be our own kind of Sunni. So we can be astray to the Asharis. Hajj is chill. Lay clergy. Yeah. Polygamous is fine. I do want to put... Let's get Virtuous Witchcraft for the fun of it. And I want to get Mummification, because that's also fun. We make mummies. And let's go Temporal Revocable, because that's annoying. Okay. There. Okay, let's pick a name. What are we going to call this? So this is, let's call it, like... Islamic Satanism? Is that a thing? I don't think that's a thing. Not in this game, anyway. In ZK2, kind of. Ugh. Okay, let's call this, like, I don't know. I mean, we could do, so like, you know how like this Mutazilism, Asharism, these are all named after people, right? Hastinism, you know, like literally it's just named after like Hastin's rationalism. Like that, whatever. Am I spelling his name right? Wait. It's fine, we'll just go with this Hastinism, so that could be like Aston's conquest. I guess we can at least do the double ends. Bro, okay, good. What is that freaking? Wait, is that freaking? It is Haston, yes. I don't know. Throughout his rule, he was always interested in the mysterious Zoroastrian faiths of the region, and in his I don't know, new form of Islam, he incorporated some of... Oh, I can't do it anymore. Okay. And so became more tolerant of them. There you go, great. It's simple. I'm not going for anything too hardcore here. And we'll go orange, actually, it's a nice color. Do you want legalism? What would I do instead of legalism in theory? We could go adaptive, which is like probably the best pick. Communion is OP. We could go communion. Actually, I kind of like going communion as Hastings. I think it just makes sense. Let's actually change the text a little bit. Osama bin Haston. And collected five. Oh. Sure. I'm going to make it 10 sentences. He also instituted, collected. Instituted a tithe for himself. Did with Zoroastrianism? No, I don't want to go that far. We're just gonna go into Eastern syncretism, so we can syncretize with the Zoroastrians. And for the symbol, we'll keep it pretty simple. Let's just go with, I don't know, something like one of these basic ones. Go with this one, sure. The sky burials. Okay, I like that actually. Sky burials. I think I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Instead of mummification, go sky burials in reference to the Zoroastrians. Okay. Pentagram? No, we're not gonna go pentagram. That'd be kind of funny. But yeah, we'll do that. I know he'll want the AE from Haston, but I'm not gonna bother. Don't care. Okay, so we could keep the Caliph, but no, we're gonna become our own Caliph. Oh, interesting. Wait, so we have to keep him, it looks like. So we have to keep him, but then I think I can just appoint a righteous Caliph, can't I? Break with the Caliphate. We just need money. We have to not be in the intermezzo. Okay, that's easy. Reignite the flames. Nice. Then I think we just need money. And now we've got the Persian Empire, by the way. We just need money now to this. I guess if we have a ton of this. Let's get sense of purpose. Nice. Yeah, then we can become the actual Caliph. Yeah, great. Money, we need that. That's expensive. Great, so we did it. We ended the intermezzo. And our legend is still spreading, so we still have Descendant of Darius the Great. A nice Hastonism has spread quite far and wide. Love that. And technically, we are still actually righteous with the Asharis, so we're just kind of our own. We're just kind of our own thing. So does that mean that our vassals can pay communion to this guy? Can I do that? Yeah, I can. So now our vassals can pay the Caliph money, which is funny. We want to, of course, get that going so that it comes to me, not to him, but we're going to lower our court grandeur a little bit because this is quite expensive. And we don't really need the massive grandeur for vassalization anymore. We'll go Scholarly Court. Is it just Persia Legend right now? So right now we're working, like, we're testing the whole mod. So the whole mod is ready. Obviously, we have all these other legends that have popped up since we've been doing stuff in the game, but the legends that are unique that I've made are Most Elite Immortals of Persia, Zarathustrazade, Drowned Tyrant of Heraclea, First Shahanshah, and of course Descendant of Darius the Great, which we're doing right now. But I'm just testing to see if anything's broken. Right now everything's working fine. Incest game Shira made his incest mod when he's moving to Saskatchewan. I'll never go to Saskatchewan. Good. Oh, we don't have any tax. No wonder we're losing money. No tax collectors. That would explain it. That would explain a lot. We need to depose the Cleave, but I've already really paid attention to the requirements. Basically, it's like you just gotta have a lot of like certain traits, and you have to have like a lot of I don't know, a lot of stuff. I don't know, bro. Just gotta have it. Which ending is your favorite? I mean, it's simple, but I like the Resurgence one. The Rhine Resurgence is pretty based, so like I know it's not a particularly like epic. Everyone goes with that one, but that's less people, so let's do that. So obviously, we managed to do this without using the Darius CB that I have, but the Darius CB is still going to be useful, and you'll see why. Because obviously, like, we just created the Persian Empire, but we don't actually have all the borders. And the Darius CB will help us conquer all the borders of the Persian Empire, so it is useful to get. What is this one? Scoundrel Stalwart. So we still have our daughter's still here. Pretty good. She never got married. She just has been serving as a knight. I should have gotten her married. Oh well. Last Epoch. I watched Asmongold talk about that game, but I haven't actually looked into it very much. I just have seen him occasionally talk about it. Is it good, or is it like, nah? We get some money for breaking with the Caliphate, maybe? There we go, great. Okay. Break with the Caliphate. No, vassals changed back to Ashari, but that's fine. Why do I hate my viewers? Why wouldn't I hate my viewers? You think they deserve to be not hated? Ask yourself that. Did they consider us hostile? That's interesting. Interesting that they consider me hostile. Is that supposed to be that way, where they don't... They, doesn't go both ways? That's weird. That's only with Zoroastrians, eh? Zoroastrians are like weirdos. They're hostile with me even though I'm a straight one. A little bit weird. Do this. This guy's got really high learning, but he's 75, so I'm not gonna waste my time recruiting him. No point. Did you get that religion symbol? It's one of the base game ones. It's one of the. It's like when you create a new religion, it's one of the ones that's already in the base game. This it's not here right now because I already used it, but it's one of the moon and star, the star and crescent ones. Where are my indulgences, man? Urban supremacist? That's me. I love cities. Alright, we can upgrade our legend now, but we need more money. 15 gold, we're almost there. So we can upgrade, which means we'll get access to some better modifiers. There you go. Okay, check this out. So now we have a little more same culture opinion, a little more same heritage advantage, and the baronies give a little more taxes, a little more levies. So that's nice. Aston's coughs. Yeah. Money. Good. There's my indulgences. Here they come, boys. We got our indulgences coming in. It feels very Haston coded to get indulgences for yourself. Any Secret the multiplayer campaign ideas? Not really. I don't really, multiplayer is hard to do on stream because multiplayer is so unstable all the time, and yeah. Interesting, we could get him to do it. If only we weren't rivals. Gotta actually stop being rivals with the Khalif because we can get him to spread our legend. So yeah, in theory, we could actually complete the legend right now, and we'd get access to most of the features of this legend. But I think we will go, we'll go all the way to mythical, just because that way I can show you everything that is in the that is in this particular legend. And again, don't worry about this temporary localization. Obviously, I will fill in that stuff later. I didn't bother because I was like, who cares about the flavor text for now. Yeah, it'll be a little bit till it spreads around, but we got a big empire, so we should be able to spread it just within our own borders, and it'll work out. I don't play RimWorld, no, but I've heard it's quite good. I just whenever I want to play a colony sim, I usually play Dwarf Fortress because I'm a huge nerd. But RimWorld's a little more accessible from what I understand, so it's probably the better game. Like better in terms of most people are looking for. Where we invest our money. I don't want this temple. Theologian. Way of life, by the way. Hawk. 102 years old. GIGACHAD. Lucky Persian coin. Oh, my cat. I'm probably gonna die because the cat's gone. That's probably gonna mean that I will die soon. When I play a college sim, I play EU4 based. Good choice. Got all these Abbasid prisoners, it's crazy. We stop being rivals. Okay, do you want to spread my legend then? Yeah, there you go, nice, 100%. That should help our legend spread quite fast, because, you know, gonna spread all up into him. Although, did he, okay, this guy, Urush. Yeah, we should see it spread pretty far into Arabia now. Does he if you're within a year? Yeah, I do have that perk, so I'll know when I'm going to die within a year, but it'd be nice to finish this legend as Haston. Although, funny enough, actually it wouldn't, because we're going to die really soon. So it's an interesting thing where the effects of some of the effects of the legend ending at mythical level are based on the dynasties. Some of them will last forever, like as in for the rest of the run. But others of them are for just the character. So it's like, do I want to, like get a modifier for the character that's going to die in a couple years? I don't know. But it's fine. Free perk, let's go. It doesn't matter, we're basically maxed out on perks at this point, but don't. We almost there? We're pretty close. Yeah, we're pretty close. It's spreading relatively fast. I'm impressed. It's spreading pretty fast. What's up, Daniel? Thanks for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Any interest in playing the Goderja mod? I don't know much about it. I'd be willing to check it out, but right now I'm just totally invested in my own mod at this point. But yeah, I'd be willing to take a look sometime. Is that super chat gonna come through on the notifications, by the way, or? Or we just... I don't know if it will or not. My notifications are all messed up. They have been for a long time and I haven't fixed them. But I really appreciate it, though. Thank you so much. Always take the indulgences. Nice. All that indulgence money, you love to see it. Okay, we got our last perk. Current song is Rock and Awe from Red Alert 3. It's called Rock and Awe. Delegates. No problem, Torn. Almost there. We're so close. We're so close. Oh, there it is. There's the notification. Took it a while. There it is. I don't know why that takes forever for notification to come through, but it is what it is. Oop. Strange. I think I like have some printer software or something wanted to update. That was kind of weird, champ. We're good. Is Hassan just immortal? Bro is like literally immortal. We're so close to getting the mythical level. Come on. Okay, we can't even get any more perks. We're literally full on perks. The question is, do I want to wait to actually complete the mythical level thing until we play as the next character? I think I do. So we're gonna wait for a succession before we actually go and click the mythical, like, end the mythical thing. Sigtrig is my heir, and he's got sons as well. Sigtrig is also quite old, unfortunately, but it is what it is. It's actually not a bad character at all, to be honest. Achaemenid game? We are Achaemenid game, so we can upgrade the legend. We will upgrade it, and we'll see here that now we get a lot of same culture opinion, a lot of same culture heritage province advantage. Promoters get some pretty nice bonuses, and the baronies give quite a bit extra taxes and quite a bit extra levy size, which is nice. But we're not actually going to complete it. So if we were to complete it right now, we would get all this stuff. We're not going to complete it yet though, because you know I want to do this on a character that's not going to die like right away. So we're going to wait a little bit longer before we complete it. But yeah. I do want to kind of grab Samara. I think that'd be nice to have because there's a holy site there and everything. So not a holy site, but a special building. We're gonna grab Samara before Haston dies. Oh, I see. Actually, did. Ghost, you can't put that. Okay, I didn't have that implemented already. I've had this skull for a while now. Okay, I did within a year. We have 1 year left. Finally, for once, with the character actually die. Yeah, this is definitely. I've seen what you mean. Soulization. I've seen that before, and yeah, you were kind of right that some of the legends are their wording is a little bit weird. It's because everything's so modular, right? So just the nature of that means that everything's going to end up just going to have a lot of strange occurrences, you know, here and there. So many prisoners. Okay. Indulgences, let's go. This. I don't really want cows because they're not very good. So I guess. You'd probably culture convert this. It's kind of just awkwardly in the middle of my culture. I guess we should go a little higher. Don't want to fall, but well, I didn't mean to make this regalia, but I guess we're doing it. Oh, does that mean haunted? I see what happened there. I see what happened there. I was pressing enter to confirm changing the grandeur, but then it actually was changing the, it was making the regalia. Damn, this spread a lot. 382 counties. 500 is the maximum, so once it hits 500, it'll stop spreading, but... Alright, see you later, Torn. Thanks for popping in, man. Appreciate it. Gonna die any second now. Here it comes. Then I can show off the first of the rewards for the legends that I've made here. Hopefully the legend gets inherited properly. Let's see. So can I become the owner? Okay, where did it go? Okay, here it is. Okay, I can become the owner, right? Start owning. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna be the completed, because obviously, you know, like this guy, he's young enough that I think we can make usage of it. This is Sigtrig the Berserker, pretty base name. Berserker lifestyle. We still have our Achaemenid lifestyle, though we haven't done any perks in it. I didn't actually program the AI like at all, so I think the AI will just never get Achaemenid perks, which is kind of sad. I might try to do some way to implement the AI actually doing like special decisions, but that's like a whole other skill within the modding, is like making the AI do stuff. So yeah, we'll see about that. This way should help out. Okay, cool. Okay, great. So let's go and complete the. Let's go and complete this. Complete. Here's the event. Again, I filled in some text. I don't know if I haven't changed the picture, so I'll probably do that. But like, because right now it's just like a basic picture, but we can get a better one maybe. But for now, that's the end of the legend. So now we get some stuff. So first of all, we get this button: raise a great Achaemenid army. So this one gives me like some event spawn troops, and it also gives me a very good commander. So I'll show you the tradition we got in a second. So we click this, and we get this guy joins the court. 31 martial. He also has a special commander trait, which makes heavy infantry do better. Gives them flat heavy infantry pursuit, which is really, really nice. But yeah, this guy is like now going to be, you know, our main general probably. And then if you look at, see, I should have a CB now. If you look here, I do. So Unite Persia. I have a CB now that lets me claim any county that is in the Empire of Persia. I can do it in one war. So it's like basically, obviously in this case, I already have most of Persia. So it's like, so think of something like it's sort of like a kingdom invasion war, I guess you could say. But I can individually choose which counties I want to take. So if I have the prestige for it, which I do in this case, I can take like all of it. You know, it costs like 50 prestige per county that you want to claim. So I can take like all of the Persian Empire off of the Abbasids. I can go over here. It includes a little bit further than the Persian Empire, so it also includes some of like the more historical borders of the Persian Empire in the past. So for example, it lets me go a little bit further up here, which is pretty cool. And beyond that, we got a new culture tradition, which is here, Darius Legacy. So this basically is more stats per level of fame in return for more stress gain. I'm not sure exactly like I don't know how balanced it is. Like 1 point per level of fame, 40% stress. That feels about right. Maybe it should be 50% stress. I don't know. You get a little bit extra long reign, a little extra tax jurisdiction. You know, it's not meant to be OP, but it's meant to be like interesting. You know, do you really want this? Like the whole, you know, all that extra stress for just a little bit more stats. Beyond that, what else did it even say? I guess I got the character modifier, so that's this. Definite Achaemenid descendant. So it gets you a ton of prestige and a ton of direct vassal opinion. Now, this is a problem with legends just in the base game. This character obviously had nothing to do with that legend that we did as Haston, but he gets to reap all the rewards. I don't know how I particularly would change that. Like, that's just kind of the nature of legends as a system in this game, is that they, you know, you end up with characters that can inherit a legend at the last minute and get all of its rewards. So even though it might seem a little bit weird that although Haston was the one doing all that legend stuff, this guy, Sigtrig, is the other one getting the benefits, that's just part of how legends work in the base game. Also, I really have to go pee, so I'm gonna go pee. I'll be back in a second. Yeah, near music is pretty based. The last thing I think we get from that is we also get access to a new Men-at-Arms, which I think I actually haven't localized. Yeah, I haven't localized this one yet, because I just made it like this morning. But the Immortal Retinue is like a little bit different than regular Immortals, so you'll notice that their stats are a little bit different. If you look at some of the Immortals that we have from previous effects or previous events, they're a little bit weaker than regular Immortals. And also, these Immortals are limited in number you can recruit. So, for example, if I get rid of my IR, which you don't really want anyway, and we hire some Retinue Immortals, you're gonna see we can only hire like 3 of them. I should be 3. Oh, only 1. I might have messed up. It should be on 3, but I'll go and fix that. So I guess that's one bug we found, is that it should be 3. But yeah, either way, point is that you get access to a weaker version of what the Immortals are that you unlock through a different legend. These guys are a little weaker, but I'll fill out their localization later. Okay. So now, let's take a look at our legend list. So, in terms of what is the intended next legend, quote-unquote, that would be the most elite Immortals of Persia, which requires us to completely control the Persian Empire, and then we get Exalted Among Men level fame to get that. So, the Owner modifier is reduces casualties, increases damage with heavy infantry. The Promoter modifier is you get a little bit of extra martial, reduce friendly casualties. And the Province gives units in that area get extra toughness, and you get some control growth. So we're going to work on getting to that now. And thanks to the new CB that we got by being a Darius descendant, we can very easily unite all of Persia. So we're going to go do that. We're going to declare this war against the Arabian Empire. And we're going to go and take all of Persia, all of the Persian Empire in one go. So this CB that I have, by the way, is only for the character that completes the, oh nice, that's pretty lucky. That completes the legend. So once this character dies, we won't have access to the CB anymore. As you can see, it takes it. So you just get every single county that you asked for here. So you get a big chunk of territory, just like that. And it works on anywhere in the Persian Empire, and then I manually added a couple of different things. Yo, what's up, Ball Gamer? Going. There's a study about that, eh? Okay. Well, I'm glad to be making people happy, eh? Sorry, I became Canadian. I don't really know why I became Canadian like that, but I just felt like it. I'm gonna land my family, because I don't know. Why not? Suki Swan, how's it going? Gonna give away the land relatively haphazardly. And there's also 4 moves. I forgot that was even part of Arabia, but there's this over here, yeah. Is there any idea why mod might get updated but launch the thing's outdated? I don't know. I don't even know. When the launch is outdated, I just don't believe it, because most of the time it's just like not true. So we're already illustrious. How much more land is there? There's a little bit more land we have to get. Let's go and work on that. We'll just use the Unite Persia CB. It's, you know, the unique CB. Other than that, there's something special about it. It just exists as like a way to conquer. It exists as a way to quickly unite all of the Persian Empire into one realm for the purpose of doing other legends, basically. Yeah, we shouldn't. I think I did everything special that comes with it. So that's what Darius gets you. Is basically a CB. It gets you a small set of unique units, and it gets you a good modifier. So it's very easy to conquer everything when you've got all this extra prestige and extra vassal opinion, right? Okay, let's go and fight this guy. This guy we should be able to take a little bit more. So you see here, this isn't part of the Empire of Persia, but I added it because this kind of region is historically like associated with the Achaemenid Empire. So it's not just the Empire of Persia; it's also some extraneous regions that are historically related. But yeah, it's basically just the Persian Empire's borders. So also, so one thing to say as well, so for this Study Achaemenid History button, you can still do this, because the lifestyle still exists in the game, right? So You can still do this button if you want to, so I'm not going to click because I don't want to spend the money on it. But the main intention behind Lifestyle is mostly to get to this perk so that you can get the claim to the Persian Empire to become the Darius descendant. But you can still keep doing that if you want. So I created intentionally so that it's not that it exists for only one purpose. It still exists for a good reason if you still want to use it. But it's like, oh, you know, you can ignore it if you want to, or you can continue to study old Achaemenids and all that. It's just up to you if you think that the rewards are worth the cost. It is kind of intended that you do focus on that decision while trying to get the first Achaemenid legend. So, yeah. That'd be fun to keep the decision around anyway. In case people still want to do it. Cool. Go over here. Sogdo Ogas. It's pretty funny. Indulgences, let's go. So I'm probably going to mark this as not... I'm not really going to be taking the decision very much, because I personally don't want to do it, but I can see why someone would want to. Because some of the modifiers there are not bad, but kind of bleh on most of them. They're not intended to be something that you'd want to be doing all the time. It's more just for that particular legend. And then from there you just do it if you want to get the bonuses or not. Cool. 97% really. Okay, well, one more siege. See, my heir is this guy, and he's okay. Actually, he's fecund. He's not bad. He's fecund and strong. Was there a new tax typo? If there's any typos, I'll try to find them, but probably what I'll do in terms of finding out typos is once I release the mod publicly, I'll get you guys to report any typos. That's probably what I'll do. Because, I don't know, it's hard to pay attention to them when you're, like, on the, stream like this. Or when I'm on the stream like this, I should say. Okay, so you can just have this. And then we'll give this away to Persian. Rather, a Persianesca, whatever we called it. This is Hades OST? Yes, it is. It is Hades OST. Yeah, I'd like to do a feast. Would be nice. Feast up. I got no counselors. That's really funny. Probably should fix that. Alright, so we gotta take a little bit more land, just down here, literally just these little pieces. So if I do... I want an activity, never mind. Because I want to do mostly the Immortals next. One's fun. Everything on the west side, we just need the east side now. These are the last pieces. But I said Legend gave you a new tax jurisdiction type? No, it just made tax collectors better. I had a hiccup there as I was talking, that's why I sounded weird. Also, I'm getting quite hungry. Oh, it did though. Oh, the culture tradition. Yeah, well that one's already in the base game though. So this one here, it gives Deccan. And Deccan is already part of, I think it's already part of Enlightened Magnates. Yeah. So it's in case you didn't already have Enlightened Magnates, you can get Deccan. So it's not that it's bugged, it's that it's part of the base game. Deccan is already in the game. Yeah. It should be, that one should still work fine. Here, everywhere, let's go. Let's go and take our last bits of Persia on the east side. We'll do both wars at once, because why not? Okay. Going to Turan. And once I take these, I believe, and once I get my prestige level up, I believe we can do the Immortals. It'll be fun. Because Immortals unlocks another new CB, and the new CB that Immortals unlocks is a lot of fun. Those of you that were on the previous stream would have seen me actually make it on stream, like in terms of the coding. But you can see it in action once we unlock it. Nice, free perk of that. So what's this? Am I getting raided? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's Mr. Gaming. Mr. Generalist. What's up, people? What's up? How's it going? We're just playing CK3. I assume that Mr. Gaming finished his Iberia campaign today, although I don't actually know. I was watching earlier, but who knows if he finished it or not. Victoria 3 enjoyers, welcome in. How was the stream, Mr. Gaming? We're just wiping up the eastern side of our border here. I made a mod. For those that are wondering what the stream is, okay, showing off a mod that I made for CK3. I'm showing it off. I'm playtesting it more than showing it off. It's not actually ready yet, per se. It's more or less ready, okay, but it's not quite, you know, I gotta do a little more bug testing and stuff, but like I already found some localization errors here and there, but basically it's ready to go, and I'm just playing it on stream to playtest it. Its chat's eyes can sometimes be better than mine. We started as Haston, for those that are wondering. The Flame of Persia, of course. Yo, the loud car. Let's go. Okay, there we go. This should be all of Persia completed. Let's see. So now I should be able to do the next legends. Yes, I can. So the most elite immortals of Persia. Here's what this gives you. Okay? So you get a modifier that makes it way cheaper to hire guys. You also get a unique legend. So every Achaemenid legend gives you a unique culture tradition, by the way. We get a better modifier, and then we get the ability to inspect immortals, which increases their prowess swordsmanship. What the swordsmanship means is they get the Blade Master trait if you do this decision. And that one is on a cooldown, and I think it lasts only for the character. I believe it lasts only for the character, so you can't do it forever. The mythical one, you get like, you can hire soldiers for like super duper cheap. You get the ability to inspect your immortals, and then you also get the Ceremonial Wars, which is another CB that lasts for the rest of the game. You get a new CB. It's pretty cool. We're gonna create this. Should we do it after Haston for the? I mean, you might as well. He is kind of legendary, so let's pick him as the protagonist. Okay, cool. And again, I haven't localized the Chronicles, so because that's a lot of writing to do. So we'll do that later. Look at all these legends spreading around, though, eh? Warchild, that was mythical. The AI seems to be doing a better job of actually making mythical legends these days. When the DLC first came out, they never made them like mythical. They would always end them way too early. But it looks like now they're doing a better job. That's good. But yeah, we're gonna spread our immortal legend around now. See how that goes. And while we're waiting, I mean, I'm probably just gonna chill and not really do much while we're waiting, because like I don't know, it's the fun of the mod more comes from the rewards of the legends themselves, and the Ceremonial War is kind of the fun of this one. After this, maybe we'll go for. What do you guys think? Should we go for the first Shahanshah, or should we go for Zoroastrian? Zoroastrian. I tried to give it a very Persian feeling to it, and made it very hard to pronounce. Give your father a sky burial. Damn, rejecting Achaemenid borders event. Yeah, we could work on that, but I want to do that after we've gotten the immortals unlocked, because then it'll be kind of thematic, you know. You probably should give Aston a sky burial. That'd be kind of funny, actually. Let's go give him a sky burial. Race Zoroastrianism. Ooh. I didn't know that. That's like a base game button. I didn't even know that was in the game. Alright, let's give Haston a sky burial here. What's this one? Apparently we're at war with some guy in Tbilisi. Okay. These county. Good. Okay. I was thinking earlier, by the way, chat, when I was making this mod, I was considering how in a way, like legends, if you make them a certain way, like the way that I've made them, they're pretty open-ended. But you can almost make them kind of like mission trees in a way, where it's like the legend unlocks the ability to gain access to the next legend. And that could be an interesting but dangerous way to design them. Because then you could have like some interesting interactions of like, oh, I completed this legend, so then that gives me the option to open this legend, but it can make the game a little bit too formulaic. So I'm trying to avoid that trap, because I don't want the game to end up like with like how EU4's mission trees are, where it's like every playthrough kind of ends up being very similar because of that. Not completely the same, but a little bit too similar. So I'm definitely curious to see about how I want to design further stuff later. Because right now, it's linear for the first two legends, where it's like you do Darius first, and that lets you get the Empire, then you do the Immortals. But then like, you know, you can do the other ones in whatever order you want. So I'll be back in 1 second, chat. Back chat. Yeah. Where were we? Okay, I was talking about like the potential for the mission tree trap, you know? Don't want that to happen. So I want to keep the legends somewhat non-linear. For me, it feels like put the coin of stars to great in there. It feels like the sort of intended route is like first Darius, right? That's like the beginning one. And then from there you use the Darius CB to get all of Persia, and then you do all the other ones. Unless you're non-Iranian, then you do Drowned Tyrant of Heraclea first. But yeah. I think that's a good way to do it. It's like one start, and then from there it branches out into whatever you want to do. Because in theory, we didn't have to do the Immortals first. We could have actually chosen to become Zoroastrian, and then just like you know, become Seoshant and done Zarathustra's. But, you know, press F to pay respects, by the way. But, you know, it works this way too. I do want to show off the Zoroastrian one though, because that one is pretty cool in terms of its effects. At least I think it is. Obviously, I'm saying that I made it, so I'm a little biased source, but you know, I think it's pretty cool. If we take a look, by the way, at the actual effects of the legend as it spreads, we can see that we're getting extra men-at-arms toughness, which is not bad. Also, that is also a broken localization. Oh, that's the Chronicle. That's fine. Or maybe it's... Oh, yeah, because I did do one of the Chronicles. Oh, that's because the car got swapped out. Yeah, so I gotta fix the Chronicles eventually. Yeah. Get there. The point is that if we look at our units here, so these Varangian veterans, they should have a lot of toughness. Be the ones that are stationed in Isfahan. Yeah, they're getting extra toughness, which is pretty cool. See the most more spurs, 20% toughness. Not bad at all. Indulgences, let's go. The thing is, I kind of I shot myself in the foot a little bit this run. This particular run. To do Zarathustra's, you have to actually be Zoroastrian, but I think I might add that you can also be Eastern Syncretic, because right now, obviously, I created this like Hassinism faith, right? But to do one of the other legends, I'm gonna have to become any kind of Zoroastrian, so any of these religions. I probably should add that, in fact, I'll note that down. I probably should add that you can also do it if you have Eastern syncretism, because that way, you know, you can sort of keep your old faith. Crusader with Eastern syncretism. I'll just note that down. As we go, I'm just noting things down for what I should fix. But these fixes will take like a second to do. Like, that's the thing is, these are very simple things to change. But I think it'll be pretty easy to implement these changes, and then we can probably release the mod for like in a day or two. Oh, we have a pretty horrific disease coming apparently. Let's see what this is. Withfrid's fire. Okay, here it is. Let's watch this. Watch it spread, boys. Nice. So far, it's not spreading very much, but it might be because we did actually get the good modifier for keeping plagues down. So maybe that's why. Let's see. Also, what time is it? I should keep an eye on the time. Eating in an hour, chat. In 1 hour, I go eat. Those clocks are wrong, by the way. For that. No, I was talking to my partner. Because, you know, just so you guys know, daylight savings ended recently. Or did it start? I never know if it starts or it ends, but the clock's changed, is the point. Okay? Don't forget that, chat. The clocks do be changing. I'm also I didn't really make very many random events, by the way, for the game. We saw one of them like very early on. We saw the Gatha Scholar guy appear. But to be honest with you, I didn't make very many because I didn't want to spend time on like making a bunch of random events if I didn't know that the already existing stuff was working. So probably what we're gonna do, um, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to release the mod as like a 1.0 version in its current state once I've ironed out some of the, you know, random little issues we discovered today. And then each update, I'm just going to add more flavor in the form of extra flavor events. So I think that this is going to be like the base of the mod, is these 5 legends that I've made here. And then the way that we update is by adding more events, adding more like artifacts, you know, whatever, right? That's going to be maybe every week or two. I'll throw out like a new update that's like, oh, some new flavor events or whatever, right? That would be reasonable. There's only one guest here. Only my wife is the only one that came to my feast. That's really sad. That's very sad. Oh well, it is what it is. Vassalize people, sure. It's good. Honest. Yeah. Honest is a good trait. Guess we're going to pilgrimage because spirits would be mad otherwise. Let's go no pomp. That sounds fun. Yeah. Fine. Okay. Oh my, he's balding. No, my character's balding. He's literally useless now. I didn't realize he was balding until I took his helmet off. force. Yeah. Force could have been funny. But oh well. Ooh, see now the extra stress from Darius Legacy is going to really hurt going to the Hodge as this character, because he's going to get a lot of stress, but you know, is it worth it for the +1 like to all stats for per level of fame? At level 4 it's +4 to all stats. It's pretty good. It's hard to argue with that, right? But the stress, I'm thinking in terms of balancing, I'll probably, once I release it to the public, we'll get an idea of, you know, how if people feel it's too OP or too weak or whatever. We'll see, but you know, I think it's a fair trade-off. Stats for more stress. This disease is still here, bro. Can it go away already? Like, it is apocalyptic, I understand, but dude, chill. Fully balanced Tenet. Well, I don't know. Does this feel OP? Maybe the stress needs to be higher. Maybe it should be more stress. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's like super. Like this, it feels like this isn't that OP, because that's at most 5 in all stats, which is like having genius, I guess. It's like giving every character genius, which actually, okay, that is pretty OP. Actually, I think about it, but it doesn't feel that OP because the extra stress is pretty. That's like a pretty. It's a pretty serious. Maybe we just don't make it all stats. Maybe it's only martial and diplomacy or something. I don't know. Martial and diplomacy, you get this, and then because it's similar to I think by the sword gives a similar effect. Because by the sword also gives you martial per level of devotion, right? So there's other traits that do that. I would say if it does need balance, the first thing I would consider is if it's possible making instead of raw plus 10% per level of fame. Oh, I see. Okay, another trait. Dude, why am I getting so many traits? Oh, crazy. I have 5 personality traits. Also means that R5 fame is also more stress than current. But I kind of like the idea that it almost punishes you for not being famous. It's like if you're gonna be the descendant of Darius, you better like, you know, earn it. You know what I mean? Well, not earn it, but you better demonstrate that through your fame. You know, it's like it's almost like it's shameful to not be famous if you're gonna be Darius' descendant. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll think about it more. I'll probably release it as is and let the community sort of come up with what they think would be a better way to handle it. Bukhara, nice. There we go. Taking so long to convert that county, dude. I've been sitting here culture converting this county forever. Okay, it's almost there. Okay, I thought that was still a while away, but it is almost there. Just melt with that stress gain? Well, I mean, parent characters kind of already do melt, to be honest, but I don't know, maybe you're right, maybe it should be something else. Maybe it should be, I don't know, I'll think about another way to balance it out, because I do like the idea, I like the idea of gaining stats in return for some kind of negative, and the stats that you gain are based on the fame. Because then it's like, oh dude, like, you know, if you're famous, then like it's good, but if you're not famous, then it's bad. So it implies like almost a punishment for failing to live up to the legacy, right? That's what I had in terms of the intention, but you know, we'll see. They finished converting that. That's good. Convert this because it's in a convenient spot. Legend do be spreading, by the way. So what's the development on my capital? I should start working on that so I can do the Cyrus the Great thing. Oh, my son died, that's alright. In fact, let's actually stop doing this. Let's start increasing development in Isfahan. I need to get 30 to be able to do Cyrus the Great's legend, so... And also we get a lot of stewardship, but we'll worry about that later. I think after Immortals we'll do the Zoroastrian one so you can see what that does. I have negative income, but it doesn't matter because, you know, I'm making a lot of money off indulgences, so that's good. Don't have battlements. It sucks playing in A67 because you don't have, like, it takes a while to get all the tech. Oh well. Get there. Yeah, so I actually if I actually do have, like, I already in my files I do have a satrap government that I've already coded in, but I just, like, couldn't think of what I wanted to do with it, and I didn't want to delay the mod more because I thought of the satrap government quite late. So that may be added eventually, like a unique Persian government, but for now it's not in the game. But it's an idea I've definitely had, yeah, and it's in the files. It's just that I just haven't, like, implemented anything with it yet because I don't know. I can't think of what I want to do with it. Like, what would be special about it? I don't know. Okay, 244, we're almost there. Almost maxed out the Immortals. $65 and I'm fine. Based. By the way, chat, the embargo for me being able to stream... Oh, Ottoman? Hello? The embargo for me being able to stream Millennia is up in a couple days, so I'm gonna stream Millennia pretty soon, and I'm looking forward to that because that game, I've been having a lot of fun. Also, this is part of Persia apparently, so that's cool. I guess that's the Fergana Valley, right? That's probably why. We probably should take everything that we can with our Unite Persia CB before it goes away, so do that. That guy isn't. This guy probably is. Yeah. Anyone else? Like, not Kashmir or anything, right? I believe that's pretty much the last. Maybe parts of Ogazel? No. I believe that's, like, the last piece of what you can conquer with Unite Persia is the stuff up here. The Fergana Valley. Upgrade it. We're gonna increase the quality. Okay, so now we could complete the legend. It needs to give us a lot of stuff. We're gonna wait a little bit before we do that. Actually, I guess we could just do it now. It's very expensive, but nah, it's fine. But we'll wait a little bit. We'll finish these wars first. Let it spread a little bit more, then we'll end it. Easy clap. That's all that. But Fergana is such a good duchy because it's all those extra holdings. It's crazy. It is what it is. Oh, I should probably take that too. Hold on, let's take that for the ticking war score. I'd actually never program ticking war score into this though. It might be the case that there's no ticking war score. Oh no, there is. There is. Okay, cool. We're good. For a second there might not be, but there is ticking war score. This is pretty much how big the Persian Empire gets if you unify all of Persia using the CB. It's about where you end up. We have a little bit of extra stuff, like here in the west, we have like a little extra land over here in the Caucasus. But other than that, this is about what the size of your empire will be if you do every every ward that you can with Unite Persia. It's pretty big. It's basically the de jure territory plus some bonuses in the north up here to reflect the size of the Persian Empire. I'm helping his rebellion. Look, I'm helping. I do want to go and like fight him though, because I don't want to have my troops up for this long. It's kind of annoying to have to do this. Let me fight you. There you go, we got him. Playing in mountains kind of sucks, but at the same time, our units are pretty well suited to any terrain really, so it doesn't matter that much. Okay, the Civil War just ended. Good for him. Indulgence, let's go. Indulgence is low-key, like keeping my economy afloat these days. What I kind of want to do, okay, this is another idea I'll probably put in my notepad or whatever. Okay, I want to have it so that once you do take all the land that you need for like Persia or whatever, that maybe it's like then it becomes, you get like a little event or something to celebrate it. I don't know if it would do anything, but just something to celebrate that you've united all of the Persian territory, including up north here. That'd be kind of cool. For now though, let's end this legend and we'll show off what we get for it. If we take a look here, we get all the wars Persian fight at your side, expecting only enough money to buy food as payment. This track is from Celeste. So what this translates to in terms of what it actually does is it gives you a character modifier that makes you have like almost no men-at-arms maintenance. It's very cheap. You gain the ability to inspect your immortals, which gives their prowess, which increases their prowess and swordsmanship. So it's a decision that lets you basically give a bunch of prowess and the Blade Master trait and XP to your knights. You get the ability to declare ceremonial wars for your dynasty. So everyone in your dynasty for the rest of the game can declare ceremonial wars, and you get a new culture tradition. So let's complete it. There you go. Nice. So again, same background. I'll probably pick a better background later, but we have the text here. These mention never fall. You get the free culture tradition. We get the tradition called Immortals. So look here. This is what it does. It gives you access to the Immortals, which is like a men-at-arms we looked at before, and it gives you a more toughness to all heavy infantry. But look at the maintenance cost. The idea behind the maintenance cost is that you have to like the Immortals were a sort of infinitely reinforcing, you could say, unit was the idea behind it. So you have to pay a lot of money to keep them constantly reinforced is the intention. So that's what you get. We'll take a look at what the Immortals look like. We'll get rid of our one retinue Immortal because it's not very good. Or replace them with actual Immortals. I probably will make it so that once you have actual Immortals, you can't do this anymore. Also, see how cheap these are. Take a look at the modifier that we got. Probably have to scroll all the way down here. Take a look at attracting new recruits. 20 base prowess. 4 prowess per level of fame. Minus 75% men-at-arms recruitment cost. Plus 40% monthly martial lifestyle. So I might add in a maintenance cost there as well as a recruitment cost. But the point is that once you complete that legend, you can basically just max out your men-at-arms for very, very cheap. The intention behind it. So it's be like, bam. Now, Immortals are super expensive. It's probably a bad idea to have this many, actually, because they're very expensive. Immortals are meant to be ridiculously expensive. Like, see how the full maintenance is 40.53 compared to these guys, which would be 21? They're about a little bit more than twice as expensive as a Varangian veteran. But they're also, like, super good, because they have the 83 toughness. Like, they have an insane amount of toughness. Although that being said, they feel kind of weak compared to the Varangians, so they're not stationed. Hold on, we should station them. If we station them in this place, and we compare them, now you see they're quite a bit tougher than say a Varangian, but then they have a bit less damage. Although I wanted to give them pursuit. I don't know. I think I forgot to give them some pursuit, or it's that hold on. This is what it is. We have the Inspect the Immortals button. Okay, we're gonna click this, and we're gonna get an event. Okay, so the event is a bit hard to read. It's a lot of stuff. Basically, every knight here is gaining prowess, and they're gaining Blade Master, or if they already have it, they're gaining XP in Blade Master. Okay, And it also gives our Marshal and me a new commander trait. So we see here first of the Immortals. So now that I have that commander trait, if we look over at my units, now we see that all the Immortals have a little bit of Pursuit on them, which is pretty useful. The character that gets that trait, by the way, is your Marshal. So we see here that the Marshal is the one who gets it. And you can repeat that. You can repeat this every 5 years. So you can pretty quickly like massively inflate your characters, like all your knights, all of your knights and their prowess, which is pretty fun if you ask me. And besides that, you get the Ceremonial War. Let's take a look at Ceremonial War. Check this out. So Immortal Ceremonial War. When you declare it, you don't actually take any land. What you do is you just give yourself a buff. Now this buff is more important than it might look. Okay, once from a war against an empire, you get this for doing against an empire, and all of your knights gain prowess. Again, similarly to the decision that we just had. Basically, this is like a way to just train your army, and also you get glory on you. You also get a lot of glory on your accolades. And then if you white peace, you just lose some prestige, so it's not a huge deal. But then if you surrender, then your opponent gets the benefit. So instead, your opponent gets all the prowess increases and stuff. Obviously, though, it's unlikely they'll be surrendering. So first of all, I got like no money because these Immortals are probably too expensive. I probably should cheapen them a little bit. They're a little bit too expensive. Decrease this maybe to like size 4, size 3. That sounds good. And let's go do a we'll go do a Immortal War in a second. The reason why getting it against an empire matters is because in order to do Cyrus the Great, in order to do the first Shahanshah, you have to have defeated an empire in a ceremonial war. So I think it's pretty cool. This is where the problem of potentially falling into the mission tree trap from EU4 happens. I think it's cool that they tie into each other. That it's like, okay, so if I engage with one of the legends, I can potentially unlock more legends. I don't want it to be too linear, where it's like every legend unlocks a second legend and you gotta follow the path and all that. I don't want it to be that way. But I like the idea that some legends are intrinsically connected to another. So if you want to be doing Cyrus the Great's legend, you have to have already completed the Immortals, and then you have to have won a ceremonial war against another empire. So let's go and do that. Let's go and fight the Abbasids. Let's go and win a ceremonial war against them. Probably just a basic one. Let's say who cares. Chat is very quiet these days. What's up with you guys, huh? Why do you get so quiet? I'm cool with it. I'm always happy to have my lurkers in chat, but I just find it strange. Normally, I actually have a pretty chatty chat. Also, oh my god, look at how powerful. I guess because we also have the Asawira and stuff for the Tarkans. They're kind of going hard. Damn, fighting in Drylands. You're playing your game, nice. Listen to bangers, I respect that. We do have some good bangers playing. See, we've got a very powerful army right here, obviously, because we completed the intermezzo. You know, and if anything, it's maybe a little bit OP. It's maybe a little bit OP in a way, having these legends available. But the reason why it feels OP is because I've given this flavor to only the Persians, right? So in theory, if every part of the world had access to like a set of 5, let's say a set of like 5 legends that gave them OP stuff like this, then everyone could be a little bit OP if they complete their legends. For me, I like the idea of the legends being very. Also, we're gonna win the war now. That was pretty easy. I like the idea of the legend being very I don't know, like empowering in the sense that like, okay, like now I gained a lot of strength. Also, you can see we gained a lot of glory on these, so I got lots of glory for our knight here. If we look at our character now, we should have the one ceremonial war against an empire. It's a very small modifier, but the reason why it matters is because of the Cyrus the Great thing. Obviously, we can't do it right now because we don't have the development for it. I think now we do Zarathustra. So we have to get 20 learning, which we're actually not that far off from. We're going to become Mazda-Yasna, first of all. Let's do that. We have to probably give up control of the head of faith, whatever. Let's actually get married to someone with high learning and use her to increase our stats. Do that. Ah, there we go, good, okay. And then let's give away the head of faith to, I don't know, give it to someone in my family. The Little. Let's give it to this guy. Big Foos, the Little. That's cool. Why do I have 2 of these? Wait. That's interesting. I have 2 Head of Faith titles. What is this? This is just like a titular duchy title. That's really weird. That's a little bit weird. Yeah, let's just give both to this guy. I don't know how this happened. This is not because of my mod. This is something weird where, like, somehow we created a titular duchy and also got that. It's a little strange, but you have that. You enjoy. Now we're not the Head of Faith. Let's go and become Mazdiaz now. And I should be able to immediately become the Saoshyant. Yeah, there we go. Become the Saoshyant. Let's do that. Perfect. Cool. Store the Magi. Why not? This gives us all kinds of different legend seeds, but again, like, here's the thing about the legend seeds that these spawn, right? Reigniting the Flames. In theory, it's really cool that we got a legend seed off of Reigniting the Flames, but look, it's the same as every other... It's literally the exact same as every other legend that's holy. Every other holy legend is the exact same. So instead we're going to do the Zarathustra one, which is a little bit more poggers. So at the mythical level, among Zoroastrians we worship, so you get a big modifier for how, you know, for being very famous, for being very, like, the descendant of Zoroaster. You become the greatest mystic since Zoroaster himself. So you get the mystic trait and you get max XP for it. At a whim, you can bring the most talented Zoroastrian scholar in the land to your court to serve you. This basically generates a character that has very, very high stats. Your bloodline will be purified and enhanced. So what that one is, this one is edging into the world of being very unrealistic. You know how CK3 is trying to be less mythical than CK2 with, like, some of the devil cult stuff. This one is edging into the world of being quite mythical. You get pure-blooded, and you get a bunch of positive genetic traits on you and your children when you finish this bloodline. And then alongside that, you get the usual, a unique culture tradition, and you can commission a legend and all that. So we're going to do this. Again, don't worry about the lack of localization. We'll fix that. In terms of the modifiers you get, so for the owner modifier, you get faith conversion cost and also Zoroastrian opinion up. You get promoters get extra learning and faith conversion costs, and the counties get development growth and some temple building construction cost. Not that crazy, but again, the big effects are, of course, reserved for completing the legend. Go in here and actually do this real quick. Nice, good money. Love that. Rip daughter. I guess we can go and do a funeral for her. I guess my son first. Okay. Cool. So as the Saoshyant, by the way, and we get this cool modifier. In theory, because the legends don't have ways to be invalidated, we can just convert back to being Hastinic, like, right away. I don't really want to do that. I think we'll stay Zoroastrian. Some lost things astray. Interesting. But I'll implement a way to do it so that if you have Eastern syncretism, you can still do it. These plagues really enforce the quality of the value of a quality seneschal. Absolutely true. Very true and based. Okay, I can eat in like 20 more minutes, by the way, chat. Consider this stream a preview of the of the mod itself, by the way. But after once it's time for me to eat, I am going to stop the stream and go eat. I'll leave, I guess, some of the features of the mod up to, like, you know, up to you guys to go find out. For example, there's still the Cyrus legend to do, and there's still the Tyrant of Heraclea to do. And feel free to do those when I release the mod. I have a little bit more localization to do, but I expect this mod will be out probably in like 2 days. Like, literally, like, in a couple days, the mod's gonna be out. You can go play it yourself. And then I'm gonna update it periodically to add in some more flavor and stuff. Because right now it's a bit bare bones, but I want it to start bare bones so that way I can build on it later. Also, we have no tax. This is probably why we have like no income. You're forgetting about tax collectors. Fortunately, let's work on that. Yeah, that's gonna help a lot with our taxes. Oh, it's a cop. Okay, let's charge people lots of taxes. Yeah. Nice. I'm basically done then? Basically, yeah, it's basically done. I'm playtesting it right now, and it seems to me like it plays pretty nicely. There are a couple changes I'll make, which I will implement, you know, later on today. But definitely, I like how it currently is. And yeah, I'm quite proud of it. It'll be out in a couple days, and then I'll update it here and there with some more stuff. We're almost at max legitimacy. Go. So close. So close. In fact, if I can just make like a title, should get me there. Now we're maxed out. Ordained ruler. Because now we can start vassalizing into India, which is great. I still want to find a way. I never did figure out a way to, but I would like to find a way to have it so that when you gain one of these traditions from the legend, it also deletes one of your old traditions. But it's okay. It's not really a big deal if that doesn't happen. That's like 3 hours ago. Was I even streaming 3 hours ago? I've been streaming for basically just 3 hours. I guess that checks out. Take a look how our legend's spreading. I gotta pick different colors for these though. I don't like this color for Darius, but the Zarathustra one I like. The like sort of gray color. You see? I like this gray. It looks really pretty. But I'll try to pick different colors for stuff. We got the Kingdom of Persia as Haston I left. That was very early on, yeah. We're playing as Haston's son right now. It's cool. We became the Seoshiant a minute ago. Did Tajik really used to live there? I have no idea. I don't know much about the history of this stuff. I couldn't really tell you, but I assume that the CK3 devs do quite a bit of research. So yeah, or sometimes like more like up here. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. Max legitimacy is pretty fun. I guess I can get some Achaemenid perks, because why not? Sounds like fun. Yeah, that works. Rip Kraka, she died. So we could do another Ceremonial War, but we recently declared one, so we have to wait. You can do one every 5 years, I believe I said it too. So if you look at my modifiers, I should have recently declared. Yeah, so we have till in 9:45 we can declare another one. So yeah, we can't. So that way you can't spam Ceremonial Wars. Because one thing, obviously these are like super good, right? Ceremonial Wars, because you can increase the prowess and you can get a bunch of the we call it glory. But you know, if you spam it, it'd be too bad. So. Okay, it's for each legend completed. Ooh, that's an interesting idea. That might be hard to implement, but it's an interesting thought that like every time you do a new legend, this gets better. That's interesting. That's interesting. An idea. I'll think about that. Not bad at all. That toughness. I didn't get it. Damn. One day that event will work. It'll give me the trait. Also, we're gonna die soon. How's succession looking? Oh yeah, it's actually a little bit weird. Unfortunate. If we can just get rid of some of these kids. We have lots of legitimacy, so let's do so much legitimacy. God damn. It's fine though. There you go. Now we have. That's better. We'll go back to being not Zoroastrian, which is funny. Look at the HRE. This is a very cursed Western Europe, I gotta say. This is very cursed. But it is what it is. Bolivia, pretty based. How's the development in Isfahan? Because I want to do the Cyrus one eventually, but although I guess I'm gonna eat before that happens, so you don't have to worry about it. Nice that you get the Friday Mosque, even if you're Zoroastrian. They said there used to be houses of worship Zoroastrians. Okay, there you go. So I guess that makes sense. That's nice. We inspect the Immortals again, so we're gonna do that obviously. Days here, we get a bunch of prowess again. There's not really a way for me. There's not really a way for me to like shrink this down without just removing most of the information, because we have a lot of knights. So obviously, like, I've got all these knights, right? So the more you have, the bigger this thing is gonna look, and you know that it is what it is, right? I can't do much, but basically, everyone's getting a bunch of prowess. I want to present this in a better way, but if you have like 10 knights, it's just gonna look this way. There's not much you can do about it. I guess I could also make it so it only affects maybe a limited number of knights. Maybe that'd be better. I don't know. But I just like that. I like what it does. I like that it gives the Blade Master XP. I think that's cool. And I think that thing is pretty based. The champion of the bull died, sadly. Yep. I'd like a better chronicler, but also we don't have very good ones. Right. I guess we can get rid of this because it's useless. Good. There we go. Yeah, Connacht does need gold. They did not make custom kingdoms. They just need money. Also, it's Hiberno Norse Satru Connacht, by the way. It's cool. Classic Hiberno Norse. Occitano Basque, another classic. Also, by the way, Immortal Wars can only be declared against kings or better, just so you know, so you can't spend them against weak people. If you declare it against a king, it doesn't give you the modifier for winning against an empire, but it still gives you the effects, so it can be very worthwhile to find a king that you just kind of spam the wars at. Gotta be cursed Europe? Oh yeah, of course. Always, 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 always. Almian, yo, we got Alm culture. Let's go, dude. Alm. Oh, also Messalian Christians in Scotland, okay. It just works. Iconoclasts in France, that just works. Full alm sweep, let's go. YouTube-friendly version of Adamites, pretty much, more or less. Free artifact, okay. Let's see why not. What's up, the lemon off? The relevant stuff? Oh, it's fine. Oh, what do you mean when Ulm was the big EU for me? It still is the big EU for me, my dude. That hasn't changed. That will never change. Hopefully we can finish this as this character, because he is the Seoshion, so it makes the most sense for him to finish it, but we'll see. One advantage of being Maz Diaz is we do actually have control over our holy sites, unlike when we were playing as the Hastinic religion. Because obviously the Ashari still have control over their holy sites, but well, it is what it is. Ooh, this disease going here, eh? East. Almost there. Look at all, we're gonna have so many modifiers stacked up in these legends. Now the legends last for a long time, by the way. Being able to complete them over and over again is like huge for how many modifiers you can stack on the county. Kind of crazy. That's pretty crazy. Almost there. Let's probably get a quick chronic there. That would be a good idea. Almost there. I appreciate you saying hi, the Lemon Off. Appreciate it. Even if you can't hang out for very long, it is appreciated. Go, two more, one more. And great, we increase the quality. And we're gonna immediately end this. So we're gonna see we're gonna get some pretty cool stuff going here. So check this out. The rare blessed people. So we get a new thing. We get the chosen Zoroastrian. So it gives even so. I had to. This is the only base game file that I had to modify. I made it so that the wise man trait gives even more cool stuff than normal. I'll show you what that is in a minute. We get less inbreeding chance, more faith conversion cost reduction, and you get plague resistance across all of the counties, which is supposed to reflect like sky burials more or less. But yeah, Chosen Zoroaster is pretty cool. It lets you also invite the scholars like this. So you can bring in a character, and he just spawns one. This guy spawns, so it creates this guy. It's similar to the event from before, where it's like the Zoroastrian scholar that joins the court, and you can choose to banish him or not. It lets you summon it on command. Okay, and then if you look at our traits, okay, you get pure-blooded, so that's pretty cool. But more importantly, if you look at our children, they also get pure-blood, so that's pretty cool. First of all, and second of all, they have a chance to get each of the crazy genetic traits. So every kid gets pure-blooded, and then some of them get the get genetic traits, and that's just like the big effect for the Zoroastrian one. So basically you just get pure-blooded in your family. Now the thing is, pure-blooded is hard to keep because obviously pure-blooded tends to go away pretty easily. So it's not necessarily that you're going to keep it forever, but I think it's a cool reward for doing Zoroastrianism is to get the pure-blood, right? Beyond that, we only have 2 more legends to go before we're actually out of content for the mod. Besides the fact that some of the decisions stick around forever. So, for example, this one stays around. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I think it's time for me to eat, actually. It's time for me to eat in a couple minutes. So we're probably going to actually end it here for now. Because, I think that would be reasonable. I'll go and fix some of the little tiny issues that we saw, and I'll go and do a little more localization. But yeah, this is the Achaemenid mod. I won't spoil Cyrus, I guess, so you can see it for yourself. I won't spoil Drowned Tyrant of Heraclea. I'll let you guys sort of play with that a little bit. Expect this mod. I'll announce it on my Discord. Sorry, Discord if I'm already in it. Announce it on my Discord once this mod is out. It's probably going to be out in like literally like 1 or 2 days. So definitely keep an eye out on my Discord for that announcement, and you can go play this mod. It'll be a very bare bones release. Not very bare bones, but it's going to be relatively bare bones release of just like you know, what do you call it? Just the legends. Not that many you know, not that many random events. I'm going to implement random events as we go, because I want this mod to come out. I don't want to spend forever making random events for it. I want it to come out, and we'll update it with random events here and there. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I will see you next time. I'm glad you guys you know, like watched the Victoria 3 videos to start, because those were actually pretty good videos. The CK3 videos are ones I'm more proud of, but the what do you call it? The Vic 3 videos are pretty cool too. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna end this. Sorry, I'm scatterbrained because I'm fasting. So sorry about that. Remember, it's Ramadan. I do be scatterbrained because of the fasting. So we're gonna find someone to raid, and then we'll call it for today. So who are we raiding today? Sporo, a classic. We gotta go raid him, of course. All right, let's give him a raid. YouTube people, come to Twitch if you want to join the raid. We're raiding a guy playing Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. So yeah, he's doing some challenge runs and all that. He's pretty based. I'll see you guys next time, okay? Hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, afternoon, time of day it is for you. If it's Ramadan for you, then you know, good luck on your fast. If it's not Ramadan, then hope you're having a good day anyway. See you next time, boys. Peace out.